Hello, Nitrous Oxide. Hello, Captain. Hello, Alstein. Hello, Thomas Pearson. Hello, Torius. Rascue. Hello, Wasabi Knight. Hello, Frog. Hello, Bun. Hello, Bug Buffer. Hello, Mr. Chief. Hello, Pinky. I'm gonna be claw run. Yeah, pretty unlikely if I don't squab. Honestly, if I squab, there's a small chance that the run could actually take some claws in Act 1 because, you know, some like weird P-box, some Astrolabe, some Cage, and suddenly the card is not god awful. But you know, when you don't swap, it kind of just sucks in like many ways. Hello, Skyfish. That's not great. Whatever this is not great. This is like maybe the easiest swap I've ever seen, but you know, I'm not swapping, so it sucks to be me, I guess. Yeah, what do I even do here? I guess we can try to snipe Burning Elite or what? The problem with the Burning Elite snipe path is that afterwards there's still no fights at all, yeah? Like you go, for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark, and you snipe this, and then get this, and then here, and then finally, what do we get in the act? Yeah, more question marks. So you enter Act 2 with nothing. I guess you can do something like this. You can ignore the fire, yeah, because there's too many question marks in this act. You can go like here instead, and then do this elite. This will not get you double snipe even if we get no fight here, but I don't think I care too much. And then we go on this way, so at least we get some whole ways in, and still like another elite. Other choices would be what, like freaking remove one, yeah, absolute hot garbage, and then rare card on Defect from Neo. Ever since I stopped liking Echo Form from Neo, yeah, because it just makes early game hallways really annoying, and then Echo Form is only as good as your deck, you know. Of course the card is insane, but if your deck is completely terrible, Echo Form doesn't really do it, yeah. And it's pretty freaking heavy to carry an early game, basically. So like you never get to farm hallways in Act 1, you don't really get card rewards, and your Echo Form stays bad forever. You want to Act 2, you die. So like 18 damage for rare card, yeah, relative value is also really lower. Into Slime Ball, also another thing that makes the 18 damage spooky. I think we're sniping. And see. Sometimes we fail to snipe the Burning Elite, and I guess if that's the case, then at least we get some whole ways in, yeah? And we have full HP into this probably, so it's not that bad. That's pretty awful, but sure. Maybe the run becomes broken. Regardless of that here. Yeah, snipe the lies. 15 no potion, average, compound rebel skip. If you go here, your snipe chance increases, but I think this act is already bad enough, yeah? As in the map is already bad enough, I don't really care if I fail to snipe the Burning Elite too much. If we fail to snipe Burning Elite, then we get some early hallway fights before this. Then we still have maybe the triple fire path afterwards. So I go on the other 4 question mark over the floor 2 shot. Hello Joe, hello Rashif, hello Amjad, hello Retreat, hello Silly, hello Don Victorio, hello Lepka. Yeah. I'm already like looking decent chance to fail. Did I 2 attacks? If we face a freaking Burning Knob with no potions, so we have issues. And the fight chance here is, this is a fight, 10%, so now we have a 30% fight. So yeah, if the snipe fails here and we want to some max HP knob, we can die. I don't really think removing Defect is it on Defect, and Defect also gets a little bit better with the Red Opener already. Yeah. So 70% chance snipe succeeds, it fails. So here's a Burning Elite, by the way, next floor. No potion, 3 fights. So this is, first of all, yeah, we go 4 question mark, you fail the snipe. Secondly is the Burning Elite. Thirdly, we have no potion. And the card reward is also not amazing, which is dangerous. Very, very dangerous, because the chance to get no potion again is freaking 12%. I say this every run now. But yeah, the snipe also failing, and this also needs to be burning elite, which is not exactly great. Here's the white noise if you want to. White noise a tiny bit stronger with the frost already added and the lead opener. You can take the leap if you want to mitigate like a Lagavulin sentries. Now, to be perfectly fair though, this on 57 against Lagavulin sentry is not too bad. It's honestly just a knock. I play take all burning lead on defect. No, there's no playing safe on defect, especially when you take nothing as your new bonus, yeah? I don't know what character you have been watching, but this is not defect without swap. If it's swap, I will take a safer path. But like with this freaking relic, yeah, and with this relic, yeah, there's no playing safe. So if I die here, I die, but the chance I die here is still very low, yeah, even from this point. After we have low roll and many things already, the chance to die here is still not very high. And yes, like Defect needs to freaking push the advantage in early game without swapping, otherwise you're in trouble. But here, yeah, how is the white noise, for example? White noise, what would be good? Now, a lot of things. The cost power, the electro buffer, bit of AI, echo form, focus or frost or focus or loop, whatever can play. Static discharge can play. Hello word plays. Machine learning plays. As for events and short 3 events, why on earth do you want to? No, the path is already terrible. Again, it's literally the same concept. I don't care if I fail the snipe. Because if I fail the snipe, I still probably get potions in 3 fights. I mean, I didn't. But it's very likely that if I fail the snipe, I do get like some potions. And why on earth do you just go for 2 shop? Like for what? When you take like a terrible path with no neo bonus. Like why on earth do you do that? But you know, now we're in trouble because first of all, I failed to snipe with 4 question marks, yeah? Secondly, burning elite is here, and thirdly, we have failed to get a potion in 3 fights again. Hello, damn thing with the red. Could be having a watcher run soon because, yeah, 4 question marks, snipe failed, burning elite is seriously here. I get no potion in the first 3 fights. And the cards are okay, but they're not exactly super amazing, yeah? What's the odds of failing side with 4 question mark? I think it's like 50, still roughly 50 or something, right? Maybe. Slightly better chance of snipe than 50, I think. I used to calculate this number, but I already forgot, it was like too long ago. I think I take this white noise, huh? I think I do. Block knob with the leap. That's definitely a novel concept. Well, it's just better in defense. Unless you tell me it's time to let the opener. This fight will be freaking painful, so I think we should play the cold snap. Yeah, just do cold snap compound rival. Unfortunately, the lightning orb also doesn't really hit here. This is the best elite for us. The metallicized sentry is the best elite. Huh. I mean, I don't even know whether we are playing the same game or not, yeah? But on the other hand, this could just be, you know, like some strength like a bullet or something, and we're actually chilling. Sentry is the best. Like, why on earth would Sentry be the best? Like, are you freaking kidding me? But yeah, no later, but I guess we do a triple strike now because I kind of need this to die at some point. Yeah? Other choice is strike zap defend, but zap random damage doesn't even affect these things anymore because they have freaking metallicized. So normally I don't really mind deploying zap in sentries if the fight is going to go long and I'm going to lose HP, but in this fight probably not. In this fight, probably not. So we should do at least 2 strikes here, but afterwards I don't know. Because any future strike we draw, yeah, if we don't draw only 1 strike, it's only dealing 2 damage, you know, and then we never really get to kill this. And if you don't kill this, you take like 3 days and 10 damage every 2 turns. No, we just hit, yeah. 10 die here from 57 with no potions, and we did roll the bad elite, but I don't really care. Okay, lightning of course miss. 13 is the compound driver +1. Of course not. Take 8 more. Oh, this is very painful, but you know. Okay, at least we draw a kill here. Shuffle out the cold snap, no, like freaking classic. And these are full HP. Yeah? You can do a cast here, because dual cast actually deals real damage. The strike is only doing 2, and then here's another like 1.5, because if it hits the other one, it doesn't do anything. But now you remove 1, the snipe, 18 damage for red card, and your swap I don't click. And we fail to snipe the Burning Elite with 4 question marks with no potion drop. And mediocre cuts. So that's... And we did roll a bad elite as well, which is... You know, if I die, I die. I don't really care. I don't play around this kind of low roll, yeah, from the start. At least on Defect. When I don't score, I don't really play around this low rolls. If I die, I would die. And actually beat this, can I? Because I'm already taking... I start this fight with like 59, yeah? I already took 36 damage, and these are nowhere near dead. Especially with this draw, without drawing the second cold snap here into the third cold snap, I think we're in like serious trouble. Next time I do have the new zap though, but and yeah, we can never do triple frost in here, yeah, because the cold snap is shuffled already. So I think it's okay to do a cast. I think it's okay to play dual cast. Of course, hits 1/1. Yeah? It doesn't freaking hit double for me. Of course it hits on one. Like why? What else would it hit? Yeah, and of course the lightning always hit the metallic size and not the one that attack. So we have lost like what 4 50/50s in a row here in this fight alone, with low rolling every single floor before, which is, you know, not exactly the good case. Okay, finally lightning freaking hits for 3 damage. But yeah, we're in trouble. Like here you can see like, there's no block on the next 2 turns, so comparatively needs to be played. Cannot block this one, yeah, we deal 6, and the dual cast can at least block 1 turn. Next turn, well, I'm sad, but you know. I still dual cast though, because next turn I only lose 2. Hello Byron, terrible things are happening. First of all, I failed to snipe with 4 question marks. Secondly, I get no potion in 3 fights. Thirdly, we roll a very bad elite, and fourthly, my lightning off has failed like every single time, almost every single time. So I'm like about to die on 4/6. So that's cool. Okay, at least top deck cold snap is like could be worse. Yeah, lightning this again, yeah. Yeah, 5 days is. That's fine. I get out of this one. I don't really want to play this one anymore. Dual cast zap defense is probably very clear. Holy, let's open. Every turn now we can die, yeah, because if I don't draw defense in single turn or lethal, I'm going to die. Well, we know for sure next turn we full block. However, I shuffle out 3 defense, so I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Next turn I will die. Unless I kill it, is that true? No, I can draw a defense or a cold snap. If I evoke this frost orb in order to get lethal burner, I will actually die if I don't draw lethal. So we also draw the things I can block, right? Like dual cast can full block. And the zap right now is also not a good time. Which means yeah, next turn I can survive it, draw one of these and we can kill it. If they go in with lethal line now, we deal another 11, so he's on. So how is it? We deal another 11, yeah. So he's on 7. 7. Next turn's on. Oh, so 1 attack could do, yeah, and we have 4 attacks, so the chance is just better to go for lethal. The chance simply just better to go for lethal. And even if I go for lethal, we can still survive. Next turn, sometime I draw both block cards. Actually, no, if I draw the cold snap, I already kill. So I need to draw one of these 4, otherwise I die. Oh, no letter burner, never mind. So, okay, we cannot go further then. Yeah, no letter burner. We probably dead then, if there's no letter burner, because that will be only 6 damage, and there's 12, 16, 16, the 10, so I need to draw 2 attacks. Otherwise I need to draw 1 of the block cards. I think it's better also to block then, I guess. Yeah, we probably die this turn. Oh, we didn't die. Yeah, and it's dead, it's dead. Oh, easy, only lost 57 HP. No potion, no relic, well, thanks. Okay, get me out of this run, yeah? I think it's time we get out of this run, guys. Like, what do you think? 4-5, no potion, by the way. 3.6%, no relic. Low roll burn elite, low roll snipe. It's time to just get out. You can still beat this though sometimes, which is annoying. But yeah, rest here, and sometimes we see Lagavulin, we can win. I guess sometimes we can see Nom and can win as well, depending on white noise and draw order. We could actually sometimes skill Nom in 3 turns. I still need rest though, otherwise I cannot even survive the turn 2 of the Nom fight. Yeah, Lagavulin. What are you? Echo Form. Not sure whether this is good enough, but it's something. You know what? No, it is winnable. Shuffling out the cold snap not exactly super great, but we do get to set up a rainbow 2 frost, yeah? Of course we don't open now. Opening now is complete nonsense. Okay, so what's the order? There's it's probably just rainbow cold snap, right? And then we have frost, dark frost. Next time we draw full 6, and we can play triple defend. And then we still have a dark or cooking. No, I mean, yeah, this... I don't even know, maybe after these 2 floors, this one's not even bad anymore, it's just annoying as hell. Because now the chance of us dying here on 23 is actually not super high. With, first of all, seeing Lagavulin, and secondly, machine learning from the thing as well, and we get to deploy the Dark Orb. So the chance to die here is not even high anymore. Yeah, next one should be defend late opener. Also take 1 damage only. And the Dark Orb is cooking. And yeah, it looks... honestly, I can even cash in further by doing... Yeah, by doing like defend, zap, yeah? And with the machine learning, you always redraw into this in time. So then you have 24 and then 30 is freaking 60. Yeah, just do this, no? Now you can even dual cast. Dual casting here is so greedy, but is it so greedy? Is it so greedy? It's only 5 damage. And it's 82, yeah? Next time we can even play this, so it's a 64. And then dual cast redraw 60 already. Yeah, next one guaranteed dual cast, so it's already dead. Actually, is it dead? It's yeah, it is dead, right? Yeah, it's just dead. So we took like what, 1 damage to Lagavulin. Did not even need to rest, by the way. Actually, did not even need to rest. Potion at least, the potion is not good though. Relic is also not amazing. Going chance now 70%. Bow lightning or go for the eyes. Go for the eyes with the shuriken. Next fight we fight either the knob or the sentries again. So the go for the eye is not exactly great in either one, yeah. It's sometimes okay at knob, but not amazing. Potion, skill potion, relatively speaking, is stronger than sentries though. And go for into Act 2 probably stronger than bolt lightning as well, but bolt lightning also improves the rainbow a tiny bit and improves the compound rifle a tiny bit. Oh yeah, Sentry is the best fight, by the way. It's true. I agree. To be fair, though, to be perfectly fair, we did not have a rainbow into the Sentry's fight, and the rainbow dealt 60 damage. It's not negligible. But our chances against Lagavulin would have been a lot better, even if it's burning Lagavulin. Simply because you have time to set up your frost and your lightning, and then all your damage doesn't go to waste, you know? Like, did you see in the Sentry fight how much lightning damage went to waste? And we took like what 57 damage in that fight, yeah? How many turns does it take for a freaking Lagavulin to deal 57 damage to us with the frost orb? Like, come on. It's not even close. Oh yeah, I think we take the boat landing anyway. This deck into Act 2 is not exactly happy times though. And we don't have a lot of card rewards left. I guess you can upgrade White Noise to get Letter Opener, you know? Or like even Zap Dual Cast, but I think in this kind of situation I like upgrading White Noise more. Snecko... Not exactly a very good Snecko. Not the worst I have ever seen, but obviously not very strong. We do have a lot of gold for Act 2 though, at least that's like a saving grace if we can survive. And right now I do want to fight this, which is, yeah, it probably just means I take the bolt lightning then. Even though this is better into Act 2, we kind of need less. Something extra. Oh, thanks. We'll be so strong as in 40 floors when the fish gets the payoff and the Matryoshka gets the payoff. It'll be like so insanely powerful in 40 floors. Rest first because we can see Dead Adventurer, which I will want to take. We can see a random hallway fight here, advanced hallways. Live loss event into double rest is also possible. You can also rest and then go this way, yeah? But I don't mind another fire because energy upgrade in this position with the Letter Opener is also fine on the skill. At least we didn't get a freaking pain. Reboot I don't mind. Reboot I don't mind. Reboot with the Letter Opener also a bit of a combo. Zap I definitely don't want. Yeah, pain I don't want either. Yeah, Rise I don't want either. I could have taken a second Compound Driver maybe. With the reboot now, how is it? Is it a reboot upgrade angle? Not yet, right? I think we do energy upgrade first and then maybe we can do upgrade reboot. But with the reboot now, is it do a cast upgrade over White Noise then? Is there a chance to pairs up? No. There are two pairs of curses, a starter card which is always up, not dual cards, yeah? A common card, an uncommon card, and a rare card. Yeah, how is dual cast upgrade then? Because dual cast upgrade probably plays the best in early Act 2, yeah? And right now with this kind of information, basically the information I'm getting is that my Act 2 is going to be like absolute hot garbage. At least the very early floors of Act 2, so maybe just do a dual cast. It also works well with this if we can make an upgrade again, yeah? It's like upgrade dual cast here and then upgrade reboot here. And then maybe you can do something, some burst damage in early Act 2 with the Letter Opener as well. Otherwise I don't even know what the hell our plan is. Yeah? Is there better rare? No, there's no extra rare. I could maybe have seen maybe the uncommon card, but yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Because I also was wanting the Compound Driver, you know. That's the thing. Like, if we open the thing next to the reboot, yeah, and it's a Compound Driver, suddenly I don't really have... I only have like no more, right? It was a 2. And if I do that, it was a 0 if I was going to take 2 cards. I did not even know what the uncommon was yet. But mainly because I didn't mind the Compound Driver. If the Compound Driver would have been something that I would never take, then yes, I think you should open the card next to the second reboot. Instead of just taking a reboot immediately. Oh yeah, do a card upgrade first. The gremlins. Well, at least the late opener is here. You can open potion for 10 if you want to. Open chance is very high. It's more than 70%. Yeah. Next floor is either knob or next floor is either knob or the sentries. Knob right now we do have the bow lightning added. The rainbow could be drawn turn 1, but yeah, if we draw like this, for example, in the knob fight, then we can have issues. That said, 33 HP is still a decent number. No, 33 HP can survive 2 turns, 2 hits from knob. So I don't think we open potion yet, yeah, because right now, honestly, the top priority is to enter Act 2 with 2 potions. If we have a chance to die in Act 1, so be it. Unless the chance to die is extremely high. But I haven't seen the elite yet, so I cannot decide whether the chance to die is high or not. So I don't open my potion just yet. Because right now we need like all the help we can get for early Act 2. So just zap defend let opener, yeah. You could have just tried here and then open potion to save 10. Like here, yeah. I guess you can do something like rainbow into cold snap and to do a cast to full block and then reboot let opener, which is probably stronger. Can just hit a mad gremlin, yeah. Yeah, and they're dead. And we full block because 7-5 we blocked hell, so it's perfect. And now this turn of course we kill. See what this is. That would be nice in slime boss, by the way. Potion chance now is like 60%. Then cold snap. Co-headed with the let opener a little bit and the dual cast. Not going to be green, no? Reboot upgrade comes first and then the attack also goes to the shuriken. We are also maybe more scared of the knob than the sentries. Or you can take hyper beam, but why? Everything strict, both defect, yes, of course. In fact, like, this Watcher strict right now is only rotating runs. I have not really played Watcher only ever. My Watcher strict will only come for rotating runs. Now our entire deck is orbs. This hyper beam is complete utter garbage unless it kills. Which right now it doesn't really kill because our relics also don't really help that. There's no like bag of marbles, there's no pendip. Yeah. No like Akabeko or anything to help this. Just take this. Yeah, of course if I lead. No. Rainbow on turn 1 is good though. Rainbow on turn 1 is actually very good. We get our Dark Orb cooking and there's a dual cast. Order Zap first and then Rainbow is putting the Dark at last place. I think Dark in the second place should be stronger. So we Rainbow and then play Zap or Cold Snap, yeah, after. If we play the Zap now, it's like slightly more damage and then the Compound River still draws 3. If we play Cold Snap, we can block a little bit more next turn. The Compound River draws 2 only and this guy kind of needs to die. I think I play Zap. No need the potion yet. You can skill potion this turn to get let opener, but like why? Potion chase now is good. 1, 2, 3. No, we did get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights, 2 potions, yeah, 60%. Because the strength point to slime boss also is pretty useful for this type of run. And yeah, like here I don't even evoke my Dark, no? I just do... I guess you can evoke the Dark and get the Shuriken, but if you do that, does it ever die next turn? Because then we don't get a dual cast and dual casting on this, which is likely to happen. It's already 36 damage. The line to commit to killing would be bow lightning into strike, but let's attempt to do the blocking line first, like cold snap to strike, and we assume the next time we can draw into dual cast. How would that look like? This is currently 12 damage, 15 damage, 15 damage is at 55, 55 is 36, is at 19, 19 is at 16, 16 is not killing. Okay, so bow lightning then. Bow lightning strike and don't play the cold snap, yeah? But do I need to strength port if I play the bow lightning? Because suddenly now with your 13, 19 is at 51, 51 is at 15, 15 is at 12. 12... is let opener with 2 skill plus a compound rival, otherwise I can steal strength point into a strike next turn. If we draw compound rival top deck, then we play like compound rival strike dual cast that already killed. Which means there's no need to strength point this turn. Yet, I think. But yeah, like don't play this, yeah, because there's no guarantee lethal next turn yet. Okay, all good. I can see what this is for fun. Wow. Can even play defend to kill here, yeah, if you want to. Strength potions back, but it did not make a difference in that fight though, so it doesn't matter too much. Charge battery, front load block, let opener is quite good. And yeah, upgrade is on reboot. Making double strength pot over the skill potion means that turn 3 we usually need to force the split, which I kind of don't want to. I think our plan in the slime boss fight is just use this 30 HP and take a hit, yeah, and then we kill it with dark orb or something. But yeah, I would reboot. One chance now is 50%. I am going to use a potion here needed. So what are you? That is okay with the rainbow. We can do loop dual cast and then reboot now to get the rainbow. Because reboot and redraw we also get slimes, yeah. And if we reboot now, we do get lethal the damage as well. Because it would mean that my loop doesn't go anywhere if I play this immediately and don't draw orbs, but my whole deck is orbs. And yes, I want to save 2 energy in order to play the rainbow if I draw into it. Yeah, like here. Draw 3. So what is the plan? Because we can attempt to block next turn, or we can attempt to split. I think we are trying to block, right? I think we're trying to block, right? So the line should probably be something like dual cast into cold snap to charge battery, and we just loop frost, yeah? Because yeah, the splitting line, this does go to 24, but if we try to split, the line would be dual cast into double cold snap or something. Oh, I guess you can double dual cast into cold snap zap, but yeah. Yeah, dual cast into like cold snap zap, for example. Then we deal 16, 22, 25. 25 is a 91. 91 next turn, this is 24. So it's a 67, 67, 50, 60. 60 minus 54. 54 split with no more dark, or we have no shuriken strength, but there is a loop. Nah, I think we wait. I think we wait. That would usually mean I take a lot of damage next turn, but that's fine. Now we do need to be slightly careful that the bronze scale and the letterman doesn't accidentally split, yeah? So let's say if I just do a cast cold snap, charge battery, like, is it a problem? 16, 22, 22 is a 94, 94 next turn it attacks into taunt is 91. 91, if I pop letterman next turn is 86, yeah, that's still no problem. So we just do that. And yes, I just loop the frost, yeah, to block a tiny bit extra next turn. Can play this as well, but I think energy can do fine. Compound rival can still draw. Like play any extra defense we can draw. Oh, exhausting slam is not a huge issue. I think that's right, let's get a shuriken. But yeah, like here now we can get a shuriken if we want to. This actually splits, so okay, never mind. So we don't do that. But we want to do the dark, yeah, because dual cast is coming, so we just do the bow lightning now. Is that 87, 87, 84, 84, 81? Yeah, it's fine. And we take this hit. Dual cast. If we dual cast is drawn now, then of course we go now. And what about looping? Zap, cold snap, charge battery, loop lightning, or the other choice is, I guess no matter what we are looping lightning, it's just the sought after we can decide. But the sought after never matters next turn, so yeah, it doesn't matter. In fact, when the HP is this low, I think evoking the lightning is stronger as well. Also, they are like just dead. Okay, oh good. No potion, so good thing we did not use the potion in this, and we have a lot of go into early act 2, yeah? Vision or sick. The second reboot, absolutely not, but the we went down to like 2 HP on floor 6 with no potion. That's how this one started. The run is still not good, by the way, especially after not seeing something like Bias Cock or I don't know, maybe Echo Form or Electro. It's not like Sick or Fission would be better. Like Sick or Fission would be a strong card here. But which one is stronger between the two? Like the Sick with the Let Open, Fission also with the Let Open, but it's with the Compound Driver, yeah. And the Fission, I think in early act 2 for this deck at least it needs to upgrade more than the Sick. If we had to rest every single time in early act 2, then I think I would prefer to have a Sick minus compared to a Fission minus. I think. And we already have enough of manipulation in deck as some, you know, or push in here and then do a cast 0 cost and even reboot one time, yeah? To activate the dark without the Fission plus, for example. What about this deck makes me think I might need to rest in act 2, yeah. Really wonder. That said though, honestly, this deck does have potential to somehow be extremely strong in early act 2. You just need to roll the good enemies and we draw well. For example, the 3 birds. Like we see the 3 birds and they don't do anything abnormal. We can walk out of the fight taking 0 easily. Something like baseball, if you draw the rainbow on turn 1 against baseball, you might even be able to kill it on turn 3 and there's no problem. Like Chosen, good attack pattern, you're also free. Boy, this deck's broken, every fight is free. Yeah, don't talk about the avocado or, you know, the double thieves and then maybe the chosen cultists or maybe like avocado red, maybe the slavers. Yeah, let's not talk about those fights. Yeah, just get lucky, right? It's honestly easy. If we high roll, we have the easiest act 2 ever because it's like actually can deal damage. Like Let Opener with this, it can go absolutely crazy. And now Dark Orb, if it comes early, we can even do a cast on turn 2 and that's already a ton of damage. But I think any time we face the fight that forces to fat load block to a large amount, we are in trouble. Yeah, I think that is the case. Maybe we could also have trouble against something that has too much HP in this single target because AoE fight Let Opener can go in a lot. But even bootstrapping with that bronze scale to help a little bit, so maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly. This deck can beat leader, this deck can also just die to leader like from full. But yeah, it's freaking sick, yeah. Oh, new deck please. 63 gold. And your garbage. Okay, I think I would like a Fission. I think I would like a Fission, guys, looking at this. This deck could be very fun. It could also die instantly. So let's, you know, get a way to play this meteor and then we can go crazy. We just need to be able to play this meteor strike one time and then we go like, absolutely insane. Early shop in Act 2 is non-negotiable. We have a Force Elite coming and the shop is not that early. We need to go to at least 2 fights. Regardless, I think we start here first and we see like, how urgent it is, yeah? Whether I can afford to low roll question marks or not. Because going this way, first of all, you get the shop slightly earlier, but then you have a force advance away here into the elite before the fire, not after, yeah? But if you go this way, you had 2 question mark, 2 fights. And then you see, you know, the shop is a nicer position, a lot more information. You can even rest if you low HP really low. After fighting this elite, you can go here and rest again and then rest again. Yeah, regardless, the starting node is this. Yeah, they can be played, yes. Charge battery chaos. That will work. Charge battery, reboot, charge battery, turn after meteor into dual cast, and then we go insane. No, but honestly, it's not even that unlikely, yeah, because the reboot is green, we have 2-6. It honestly can be done. Oh, I did claim this fight is like 0 damage if we draw well and the attack pattern is good. So here we can put the theory to the test. This is already not looking like 0, yeah? But maybe it is. Like 6 into 6 into... You can reboot or you can just take the charge battery, because otherwise you don't really block. If you 6 into charge battery, 2 energy left, and then you can do... cannot really down with the barrage, yeah? So that means we take 5. Upper screen, you swap into nuclear battery and then you CP box, so you're probably in a very strong spot. So do I believe in reboot or not? Because if I reboot and then miss the charge battery redraw, then it's just kind of worse, yeah? Compared to what is now. Now it's like -5, but we could maybe the chaos keep the frost. I compile before the chaos or after. It draws 1 more if we play the chaos. Then you can get to the dual cast of the claw, but that doesn't really matter, right? When regarding saving HP this turn. Or you can also open skill pot. Skill potting right now for 5, we got to change like 40%. We have a lot of gold to buy a new potion here, for example, or here. It's reasonable. But I think we don't do that before we open the chaos, because if we open chaos and it's a freaking frost orb, then you know I don't potion for 3. Potion for 5 maybe. If that's the case, I don't even need to seek for 6, right? If I'm going to play chaos. Maybe I even play chaos first then. Yeah, what if we just play chaos first? Yeah, play chaos first for information to see like where they're sick for charge battery with the like compile driver, what is going on. Wow, thank you. Okay, so maybe do potion for 5. Double energy here still works, eh? Yeah, double energy with the 6 here still works. Okay, aggregate is fine too. Or you can take like hologram to 6 for the thing and then charge battery, holo charge battery, which by the way means that we can play meteor strike next turn. When I start using the wood open for checking random zero thing, I'm sure I just caught that from coach. A lot of my spy language is just random, like random things I retain from coach stream, yeah, because I watch him way too much. Hologram is stronger than the aggregate, right? Let me just seek for... Can I get 2 letter openers here? Because this is already 1, and then yeah, we seek for 6 and then get letter opener twice. Because the chaos is played, and now we play 3 skill with charge battery, holo charge battery, which means we need to play 2 more skill, and here's a double seek. Yeah, so let's just do that. Seek for 6 and seek for charge battery, letter opener, like boom and boom. Yeah, letter opener in this deck goes pretty crazy, right? This turn we have 5 energy, so like yeah, you see 5 energy. They are just dead, and yeah, you see, right? We take like 0 damage. I mean, I did use a pot, otherwise we would take 5, but we take 0, easy. New potion even. Okay, this is not exactly good against like whatever is here until maybe bull stopping. Okay, I am freaking annoyed because it's green. Yeah, why can't the third card be green, you know? Like what the hell? Why isn't this card green? If this card is green, it's so insane, you know, in this deck. But this card is the green one. Charge battery 5 less, but yeah, 1 energy for turn after, yeah? And energy in this deck is pretty freaking strong. Is that even true? After besides the meteor strike, I guess you do a tempest. I guess you also have like rainbow to compile driver. But the front load block from this is a lot stronger, yeah. Otherwise, a front load block on 3 base energy is just maximum. Maybe double charge battery is at 14, maybe you can say you play cold stamps at 16. So you will take a lot of damage on turn 1 whenever you see a fight that attacks you for a lot. I was saying, no, I picked the first one, so the box gave me the second one. Nah, I take the upgraded card, yeah. And I think the floor one is okay enough, especially after Elite Plus, to go this way instead of going like here. There we go, question mark. Red Mask Bandits we can beat, right? With that opener like this. I sure hope we can actually beat Red Mask Bandits. Ooh, remove a card. I mean, do not click this button, yeah? If you click this button on Reflex, you are going to be a little bit upset. What is the worst card in this deck? Because unfortunately, even the freaking Claw can play with the Shuriken, so like, what is the worst card? Yeah, well, what is actually the worst card? Meteor? No, Meteor you need to keep. How is Shuriken? What is Shuriken actually doing in this deck, by the way? Barrage scaling, but if you can freely play 3 attacks per turn, it means that Meteor Strike has been played one time, yeah, this. And if Meteor Strike has been played, I think we have no problem, no? When the for damage in that fight at least. Maybe have problem with blocking or drawing, but damage-wise it should be fine. Leave, yeah, sure. So I think this charge is exhausting itself, but it can waste my plasma or the Dark Orbital Frost. And right now I kind of don't want to really play this after this charge, yeah. Even against Book Stab, we have like 6 taunts already, so I don't need to discharge. Oh, Meteor, no, Meteor is staying, guys. Like, come on, Meteor is, I would say, maybe the 3rd best card in this deck, even though we cannot really play it right now. For this run to have a future, this Meteor Strike must stay, yeah? But yeah, these charges are pretty bad, even though it is not real card. Right now we just don't play it like ever. And later, way later on into the hard fight, I don't think this is the kind of deck that is looking like the discharge will be doing anything. Yeah, yeah, let's just remove discharge, but at least claw is some damage and prop shuriken. It's like you do, if you draw it with a reboot hand, you just claw onto reboot and then, you know, like free damage. But the discharge is just stuck there. Ah, yeah, sure. You can also remove Zap, but Zap right now, let opener and like compare Zap to discharge, is it really so much better? This goes away, but I don't even want to play it. Cannot play this Meteor now, yeah. We can, however, get a new hand. Like you can seek for the reboot and then just go. You can also seek for Rainbow and do something like Rainbow Zap, because block cards in here are fine. Then you get to build up the thing, and you still have the reboot in the draw, and you don't shuffle in the center space. Ah, maybe it is Rainbow, yeah. I think we have enough orbs to rotate here that the order should probably be Zap first. Just evoke, yeah, we play Zap first and then seek Rainbow. Can I let the burner twice? Not really, right? Like 1, 2, 3 only, and even if you seek for second seek, and then seek for the Rainbow is only 5 skills, so you cannot get 6. Yeah, Zap. Chaos? No. If you want to remove one orb card, it is the Zap over the Chaos. Just like Chaos absolutely is better than Zap. The Chaos is 100% better than the Zap in this deck. So if you want to remove like one energy, get an orb, yeah, the Zap is gone. Removes in exhaust, yeah, for a deck that can actually go to second cycle or something. Okay, yeah, I think we just do Zap first into Rainbow. Yeah? Like, do I want to redraw Tempest or not? I currently don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to redraw the Tempest. So I could hurt a little bit. But yeah, Compound River draws 3 cards, yeah? And Reboot is here if you want to. 3 plus. It would be very funny though if I seek for the charge battery here and play that instead of the leaf. Because I currently do see that leaf is just overblocking, yeah? And charge battery means that we take 2 damage, but energy next turn can be used very nicely. And if I redraw into a cold snap, I can play that and then suddenly I full block. And maybe some Meteor Strike idea can happen next turn. So I probably actually do that because that also gives me left opener right now, no? With Seek into charge battery and then reboot. In fact, I can even play the cold snap first before rebooting if we want to. Or I don't reboot, like, do I need to reboot? Next hand doesn't use 4 energy well though. But sometimes we do have 36 damage here, so is it lethal or not? If I just do... Because we can do a cast of dark next turn, yeah? So let's just say... Maybe I can even do... Yeah, because 2 options to do a cast. Like, what if we just do Barrage into Leap? For example. Barrage into Leap, 12 damage, and then it takes another 6, which is 18. 18 damage, it means that 46, yeah, next... it's freaking dead next turn, like what the hell? So okay, why on earth do I reboot? I just play Barrage Leap, full block. And it's guaranteed to die next turn because we know exactly what we draw, and we know that dual cast lands on this dark because we played these 2 first and dual cast, and it's freaking 36 and it's dead. So by the way, what happened here? Yeah, we got into 2 hallway fights in early act 2, and we took 0 damage because we saw good fights. The fights that, you know, did not manage to attack us like for a very big amount on turn 1. And if that's the case, you can do it, right? Because this deck actually has damage. It just doesn't not block very well, and maybe energy usage is awkward, but it has damage. Yeah, P-Box help. The P-Box does help. Not that much though, because you can see that these cards they're so much better than the base cards, at least in this deck. Not yet. Like, later they will be. But right now not too helpful. Yeah, guaranteed lethal is like 1-2 and 2 dual cards next turn, so just play this. On a turn, yeah, with the leap plus. Now that we have a leap plus, we can actually block a tiny bit. That has to be good. Unless you tell me some of the turbo instead, but turbo right now we only have compound able to draw. The problem, annoying problem is Defect is that we have Giga upgrade depth right now, yeah? There are 2 freaking 6 in the deck, and now here's a Defect that also wants to be green. And then... whatever. Stupid character. Chosen Countess. Not Countess, Chosen Bird. We do have the taunts against this, and we only take 3 damage right now, yeah? I think we just play the standard line of Defect, Zap, Cold Snap. And I think Frost wants to be last, is that true? Probably wrong actually, yeah, Frost should be earlier. So that maybe we can evoke with some like Cold Snap, more landing on turn 2 as well. Rainbow evokes regardless. Okay, so yeah, Defect, Cold Snap, Zap, take 3. This guy still needs to die though, even though he takes 18 from taunts right now, I still would like him to die next turn before I get hit. Not that he gets rid of my block and then he dies to taunt, yeah? So I guess we still do the Cold Snap here. Crossbow Lightning missed. That's fine, huh? Okay, it doesn't do it on turn 2, and if that's the case, then we are probably fine. And here you can do 6 damage here as well. And kill this immediately if you want to. Next time we have good block. Next time we do actually have good block in here, so I don't think we should be like too worried for now. I can just play the rainbow, right? Other choice is to seek for Cold Snap and get the Shuriken stack. And can still play the white noise, we put some daisies in, but yeah, 2 Frost setup. Dealing damage to this afterwards without playing this rainbow is a little bit hard though. And Cold Snap next turn is already not a bad draw. Still sick if you want to, but why? Put a daisy in for like no reason. Holy, look at this. Killing with burst unnecessary, that tossing away. Actually, yes. I was thinking that I want the lightning to hit the chosen, but honestly, if the lightning hits the bird, then I don't know. Then we waste 2 damage. Yeah. That was what I was thinking. Is that I do evoke some lightning, so hitting the bird to not waste damage is like better. Anyway, we would have wasted like 3 damage. But I guess the rainbow on the chosen would gain 6, so yeah, sure. Okay, it did do the bad pattern, but the lead plus is here, so we are fine. Like just 6 for, I guess, bow lightning over cold snap here. And then we do a cast. This is 12 and this is 12 again, yeah. You can even reboot to get your dual cast back. Otherwise, next turn is also not looking great, and we're floating on energy. Dual cast is here immediately, though. Is that a thing? I guess then you can do zap into dual cast because we are weakened, and zap dual cast get left window and also another damage. And this is 26, 31, 31. Yeah, it's dead. Oh, no, you see, right? Our deck actually has damage. Yeah? Our damage output is actually quite high. And go no potion, that's fine. This is complete hot garbage. The only thing that's slightly pickable is maybe the rebound. And now we go into the heal shop. The problem with, of course, trucking into this part of this part is that we are committed to taking 1 elite in this act, yeah? But I don't think I mind. We have plenty of upgrades. So even if I fight only 1 elite, I don't really mind. If you go this way, then yeah, you can get like elite here, and then elite here, and then be elite here as well. I don't really care. We have like fire in this pack, in the other part. Sure. Whether on sale should probably be bought, especially when the defect is green. If we have acquired and several upgrades, I think the turbo should also be bought. So like acquired, we can buy turbo, we can even buy this compound driver if you want to, yeah? But buying the compound driver is a tiny bit weird when it can just come for free, and I would not pick a third one. I guess you can make the same argument for turbo, is that I don't want to take a second turbo either, but the first turbo in this deck is so strong that it should probably just be picked. Also, this Gold Pain is like pretty freaking sick too. And we have no... yeah, we have nothing else to buy. I think Turbo Plus I don't mind, so we can buy Turbo first and then remove something, which is Zap. I think Tempest is still better than Zap, even though yeah, Tempest Plus could be like a little bit more annoying than this, but it's fine. So yeah, remove Zap and then buy the Turbo and then buy the Warp Pain. I think it's the operation here. Dark Shackles I might buy, but I don't care about this upgrade. So yeah, just do something like this first. Remove Zap, buy Turbo, and then buy Warp Pain. Wow, I mean, yeah, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't mind if I do, guys. Save goal, right? I don't think we need to worry about the waffle right now, and we only fight one elite in this act, so gold value is already a little bit, you know, suspicious. Put it that way. Also, with double 6 plus now, the Meteor Strike is playable. And I guess the turbo upgrade is no longer super necessary if we already have this, yeah. So upgrades in this side could be Defect and then cool-headed. Defect here and cool-headed here, we still have an upgrade here, and we have seen nothing else, then we can upgrade the turbo. Otherwise, if we see a recycle or something, we can do that and we go infinite. Like very possible, if we see second cool-headed, you can do that as well. We don't need this. But the problem with Thunder, we simply just don't need it. You see our AoE damage. I just lower this card. I lower this relic, and maybe now our deck has better things to do, yeah. Last question is this Dark Shackle good or not? I mean, it's pretty freaking good, especially now that we have 2 6 plus. And we did say the front load block is a little bit of a problem, yeah. And even if we end up going to some like recycle infinite or whatever, it does go away after one play. Now that of course also means I spend, oh my god, But we do make like 30 back here, we get like big chest, and we get 3 more hallway fights. Should with the fish as well, it should be fine. Should be fine. Other choice, you could say that you are so incredibly confident in this run that you just want to prepare for X4, you can buy this, but don't think so. Is first upgrade still Defect or not? Because now you can see doing something like coordinate upgrade first even, yeah? Because with double 6 right now, turn is explosive, no? We have 6 into turbo, into meteor, into dual cast, and then we play like what rainbow, compound driver, coordinate or whatever, our turn goes crazy. Our turn goes like, absolutely insane. And even if I get a duplication event here, I don't really care about the defect dupe, yeah? In fact, we might even dupe the coordinate plus over it, or the 6. Of course, we have like double 6 plus, but probably stupid. Like without recycle, we should just dupe the 6 plus if we see the event. I can also see upgrading the coordinate over the defect right now. It's probably just stronger. Just stronger, right? This upgrade goes first. We also need to kill slavers very quickly if we see slavers, yeah? She attacks on turn 1. If she attacks on turn 1, we probably have no issues. So just go in. Especially with double 6 in hand, with 6 for meteor strike, turbo. Need a 0 cost to evoke, so it's dual cast, is the 3rd card. And then we can 6 for like what, compound driver or something. Or reboot. Reboot is fine too. And yeah, I dual cast. In fact, do I even care about the wizards? Because I think if we leave the wizards alone, they will also just die to Letter Opener, yeah? Let's just leave the wizards alone, right? And then here, yeah, compound driver draws 2, reboot draws 6. And we can reboot into compound driver or the coordinate again. Or we can also just play like some Defect or Tempest or Rainbow this turn as well. I mean, Rainbow this turn is not super great though, because I don't get the plasma payoff immediately. Because next turn I can do something like Rainbow, evoke the plasma and then Tempest and get a huge, massive payoff. And Rainbow into compound and then Tempest after is also possible. I don't even know what I'm doing this turn, by the way, from what is currently happening, but maybe I don't even get the compound driver. Yeah, what if I just get like Defect? How dumb is it? Just get Defect and set up a little bit extra. Just get compound. So I think we just ignore the wizards, yeah, and let Opener do his thing. Also, we need to hit her. For energy, and then do this. I can dash echoes now if you want to, but we don't need to do it just yet. White noise don't need to open yet. We can open it after playing coast now. Oh, Tempest. Tempest can evoke both the thing here, but then of course we don't get plasma for this turn. And then I get 4 energy back. I guess 4 energy I don't spend super well either. So I probably not. Do I want to redraw Dark Shackles, by the way? Next question. Because I can also see playing like 4/04 here, yeah? I can see playing 0/4 skill here. Probably Letter Opener twice right now. I guess we start with this. Loop. And we do have loop plasma, so leaving Tempest in here to reboot is not even a terrible thing. Is I just do Cold Snap? I guess I can do Cold Snap here if you want to watch it always buffs next turn, but is that a problem? Actually it is, because then this guy gets shield on turn 3, yeah? And maybe it doesn't die next turn. Resummoning is also like annoying. And then we waste damage. Let's not waste damage. Shuriken, and then yeah, leap. Right now I'm taking damage, so let's just not take damage. But I think I want to keep the plasma loop here, with the reboot also coming up. Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, claw reboot, by the way, as I said. Should I be confident that she is going to die? Because if I aim, then I can just barrage her right now. Barrage claw her and then reboot. Which honestly, I think I'm pretty confident for now. Play Rainbow before reboot. So Compound River draws 3. We don't have energy to play Meteor again because I no longer have like dual cards in Meteor. We save Turbo sometimes. And we don't redraw this. Probably good. I mean, this looks like completely fine to me. Maybe not super fine next turn, no? But usually we will fine. No more reboot, so this turbo is just free to be played. Afterburner kills both the wizards. What are you? Frost. Loop Frost, Loop Dark. Triple Lightning, and then 4 energy next turn. Honestly, just do this. Yeah, let's just do this. She attacks this turn, but I think she's done for, yeah? Before we see the thing. 27, yeah, she's dead. So what happened? Yeah, 0 damage. Beam Cell Plus is actually okay, but at the same time, is it really? Because if I can draw into the cards, I think if I can draw into the cards, I'm already fine, you know? Like right now, the limiting factor of this deck is draw, yeah? It's not actually something like this. I would just like to pick a second cool-headed, the Compound Driver, or Skim, some Recycle. I don't care about this Beam Cell. Unless they tell me that we needed to kill the champ, but I don't think so. Amplify is to opening to open up, maybe Amplify Defect, or the white noise for maximum output. Open. Yeah, this one started with Snipe into floor 6 Burning Elite. I missed the Snipe with 4 question marks. Get no potion in the first 3 fights. Saw Metallicite Sentries with no damage in the deck and went down to 2 HP. And now we are here. So I mean, nothing bad happened. Recursion's okay. The thing about the recursion is mainly just energy though. It does keep the plasma around. I don't care about recursion dark in this deck, yeah. It's just keeping the plasma around after we have played Meteor Strike, but again, I think after we play Meteor Strike, the limiting factor is card draw and not energy. I don't want any of these, to be honest. Yeah, I think I don't want any of these. Black Spot over Taunts now that we have killed the 1 elite in the act and there's no move stopping. Yeah, probably true. Well, Flex Spot in 1 turn with like some barrage or some burst energy into the reboot thing as well with double 6 is just stronger, yeah. Silencing on 1 Lemon Present. There are so many wrong things with that question, I don't even know where to start. First of all, the Neos Lament is tied to characters. Yeah? It doesn't care about your last run, it cares about the last defect run. Number 2, you can simply see this as a normal option with 4, which we did, and I pick it. So that's, I don't even know. But I just skip. 3 max HP. I mean, DK is terrible in this deck, and we are running into. We have Regal Pillow at least. And we did get like double 6 upgrade here already, so resting 1 time is not too bad. Not the man, remove 1 and 18 damage for red card. Ow. Still go to fires, I guess. Especially after that outer, we should go to fires. Flower is very good. The Hourglass. Like actual consideration, yeah, about the Hourglass because Kirsty is still in the pool. And the damage on this Hourglass is not actually super needed, right? Didn't you see our AoE damage with the Lead Opener? We don't even care about Thunder, like why do we care about this? We have already gone to most of Act 2. And you know, right now our problem for the future of this run, yeah, is to figure out a way to either actually go infinite or to get blocked. Because I think our damage issue is almost non-existent, like almost. I say almost because it's still there if you never see extra draw. Yes, your turn can be stopped. Excuse me, did I? Battery P box and was a third relic key. I didn't even see it. If it wasn't, yeah, I guess. But either way, I keyed it, yeah. Because I do think a random relic has a much better chance to do something compared to like whatever this is doing. Because right now this doesn't do much. Right now this relic really doesn't do like anything. Okay, deal 3 damage per turn. Well, cool. I go here with Defect, and then if this fight goes bad, you can go here and rest. Otherwise, you can upgrade again maybe. Slightly risky if we have like only 30 HP into these fights, but sure. Really, we don't die from 30 to this, right? It's like some snake plan, we draw nothing on turn 1. Or some avocado red, we also draw nothing on turn 1 because these potions don't block and then I die. Well, that would be sad. Okay, Sig is here. Yeah, Sig is here, do not panic. I can go that first before spending the Sig because we have like many things we can do here. We can get 3 cards in hand, yeah? So I can do, for example, we can do the same thing like Meteor, Turbo, dual cards. But I think in this fight we should not go too crazy. The plan here is probably to just kill this and then slowly blocking this with the 2 focus and the Frost Orbs. So go that first and then see. Oh, okay. No need to play Meteor here, yeah? I think we just do... Turbo should probably still be played. So I can seek for 2 Frost Orbs, right? Double Cold Snap or something. Or I can just do something like Cold Snap and Dark Shackles. Can see that too. But then our 1 energy goes to waste because I don't even care about playing the barrage too much. Unless killing here right now is fine because we do have... it's only 12, 18... Yeah, not really, right? If I get 2 Cold Snap, then we are still getting 2 damage, no? But 2... I guess 2 damage is fine, yeah? If we just set up 3 Frost Orb immediately. I don't want to risk killing this right now, so I should just Cold Snap here. Yeah. And then stripping the thing here is also like not too bad. I guess this guy does need to die next turn. Maybe I should not have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that, but too late now. It's fine. If I say block Tail, we see Dark Shackles and like Rainbow or something. How bad is it? This is pretty bad by the way because this draw is good, 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 this draw is okay, and we draw none of them. But sure, just play Rainbow and still full block, yeah. Okay, did not kill here. I would actually like the lightning to kill this. Now it does have a chance to die to Taunt, so when dying to Taunt will be bad. But playing another Tempest here means the dual cast next turn can go into dark, but that doesn't kill here. I think we just leave it there because even if we're vulnerable next time we have 4 energy, Compound River draws 3 cards, and then this can block, this can block. Ow. Yeah, we are vulnerable 1 turn extra, yeah? Because that's just how this fight works. Yes. I can play this. Play this. Yeah, Void being drawn here is not actually so bad. Next time we do have Compound Driver good at end the 6, so I guess we can just keep the Frost being loop and play like a Charge Battery here over whatever this is. If it does the garbage hit, we can get a little bit on, but otherwise I'm pretty sure with full block here, no problem. That looks like we're completely fine. Next time we want to kill though, because then Flower is on 2, and we have double 6 and the reboot, so energy on turn 1 is just playing immediately. Holy Claw. And the entire deck is off, so we definitely can evoke this and it dies. Oh, really? Probably Equi, right? Yeah, probably Equi, right? Because we can we can upgrade other things as well. It's like the turbo upgrade in here is actually playing us pretty well as well. And the equi makes it that we can our strong turn becomes a lot stronger with this. Let's just put it that way, and it doesn't eat the upgrade like this. I don't mind just going here and upgrading turbo. Oh yeah, equi is also a better draw on these floors if I'm on low, if I start from low HP, because I don't think I'm going to rest here from 30. Yeah, so we can sometimes die here if we low roll in both fights. But I do think I want to upgrade the turbo. Chaos first. Okay, dark is fine. So okay, just do like this. We are frail with 2 frost always down, you know? And we also have of course the other stuff. I don't even know whether I should be doing this turn or not, but you know, I cannot help myself. Yeah, I have no idea whether I should be doing this turn or not, you know, I cannot help myself. And we don't need to play the Defect before the meteor, so we just not do that. Looks like we are going to be fine. Is this killing or not? Because if it does, I would like to. Oh wait, I mean it definitely does. I don't even need to do math, because then we have like this, and then we have this, and that is already lethal. It's green, but yeah, nice try, but we are not going to fall for this, yeah. Yeah, nice try. I say that, and then we want to act for draw the worst draw of all time, and have no front node block from the algorithm, and then we die a horrible death to beat of death. Actually, that will not happen. Oh yeah, equi, yeah, equi is here. With turbo already in hand, I don't think we need to play charge battery now, so I can simply just play the bolt lightning. So charge battery for next turn also is good to block whatever crap is coming, you know. If we don't draw into like more draws. We do have a draw into more draws. So we go, yeah, we go. Oh, by the way, that's the meteor strike, yeah? Some people maybe wanted to remove that. Absolute nonsense. But you know. Okay, now what? Full-headed? Yeah, I guess probably just do like this first and then see, like check the vibes. Pretty good hand here. Not super easy to block next turn though. So like, why stop now, to be honest? Yeah, why stop now? Do I chaos though? Because if I chaos into plasma, it gives me more energy immediately. If it chaos into frost, then it just loses 6 damage and a shuriken stack, not too much. If we chaos into dark or lightning, then compatible can draw 3. Yeah. Now I can draw 3 with compound rifle. I don't even know what that is doing, but you know, it's doing something. Maybe. I guess we can do something like this. Like do a cast and then keep going. Yeah, the turn's not over yet. Yeah, I guess I can play this. And this should kill it, yeah. Yeah, it's dead. Halo Word Plus, I think our deck doesn't really need something like that. So yeah, skip. And we can make another upgrade, which is great, because I think probably skim, yeah, probably skim. I would really prefer to upgrade like something like recycle here instead. If we have seen it in the act, but we haven't. Oh, I can recode now to open the extra rest in Act 3 with the Regal Pillow. We do have free pathing, even though without self repair, consistency in the deck is quite high. scheme upgrade will not play with C Pyramid after this act. XecnaR right now kind of weird, right? Even with the meteor. Yeah, this deck with XecnaR is like pretty bad vibes, yeah. How important is the scheme? Okay, pretty freaking strong. Yeah, pretty freaking strong. We have no problem against Champ, right? I hope. Okay, plus play at all media try. Oh, it can. It absolutely can. Like for sure. Like Chaos Plus will evoke the media try and you have a higher chance of seeing a new plasma in your turn. Just keeps going. Absolutely. Because the turbo is not actually the thing that keeps your turn going forever, yeah? Without a recycle. You just fill your deck with voids and then at some point your turn stops. But I think we still just do the scheme first. Casually go and say we need right now secure win, recycle kunai helpful. No. Incense burner, pyramid. To secure a win, actually secure is like very far away. That you cannot have a chance to die. But yeah, like Mega Prep, Gambling Chip, Pyramid, Incense Burner, Lizard Tail. Burner or Lizard Tail, one of the other, you don't need both. And then maybe Sundial for wood measures and the recycle. Yeah, then we are probably winning, yes, always. But otherwise, still, of course, you can just walk into 2 or 3 fights in a row and you draw like no draw on turn 1 and suddenly you get destroyed. But yeah, we just skip, yeah. Scheme upgrade. Hopefully I don't die to Champ from 30, that would be very sad. Do you want to exhaust the dark or the rainbow? Is that true? Like we claim our damage output and this fight is enough even without the dark at all. Because the other choice is you simply can just build, you can simply just have your dark orb and then 2 frost, yeah? And then you just sit there, the normal Champ fight. And then you block it with the EQ and the Leap Plus and the battery. And we don't have a recursion, no? But the Dark Shackles can be here, and then with the EQ you can maybe have this hand almost every turn. How many real cards do we have? If we exhaust like White Noise and Rainbow and Tempest, and of course like 6, and then maybe Dark Shackles, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. So pretty hard to do an EQ every single turn, yeah? But we can do an EQ like once every 2 turns. Yeah, because at some point the coordinates cannot be played anymore when you just want to keep the big dark orb around. Yeah, sometimes we go into Halo World and then we have like +1 card. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much. You also don't need to play the rainbow yet because at the moment we are taking damage here. If you, for example, you played rainbow into like some cold snap, for example, and then next turn it hits you 27, suddenly you can die. You actually can die, and that would be quite sad. So maybe we set up a frost first and then can decide whether rainbow or not after seeing like maybe what rainbow this is. So could be double cold snap first and then reboot. Or you can do double cold snap first and then rainbow. But at some point reboot needs to be exhausted and I don't mind drawing to Defect right now and playing it, drawing into White Noise right now and playing it. I think I'm doing this. Also, otherwise you can get Shuriken stack. Yeah, right now you can spend 1 sick on Defect White Noise if you want to. Why not? What are you, Echo Form? I guess that's fine. It's buffing on turn 2, yeah? That's not super pleasant. And the Tempest cannot be exhausted because this hand doesn't spend enough energy to make it 0. I mean, you can exhaust it, just have a lightning orb around. Because the rainbow will evoke everything anyway and then we feel back with Frost after, yeah, that's our plan. So I guess it's fine. And it buffing on turn 2 means that especially with the buffer, I think we don't mind pushing damage a little bit instead of trying to stack Shuriken here. Oh yeah, Cold Snap and then Leap, but yeah, Tempest 1. Let's exhaust a little bit. Okay, we are frail. Next turn, he never attacks, so only need block for 13. Can save the second sig if we want to, but I don't see why I would do that. So I think we just do like this, yeah? This is 9, this is 5, so it is full block. It's 22, so we save a buffer. And we get energy for next turn, 5 energy. Equi again if we want to, so we can rainbow first. You can turbo here to get a shuriken stack if you want to. Which I honestly don't mind too much. Redrawing the void can be a bit annoying. Yeah, how on earth do I approach this fight, by the way? Because I'm sure there are many ways to actually win this fight from here, but I don't know which one is the best. Actually, I have no clue. But I think when OL sail, you can just rely on the frost focus into the dark orb. I think. Yeah, like how bad can that be? I can redraw into the. I can redraw into the void of this co-headed, and the number of frost orbs you can play is limited. Yeah. So let's not do that. Yeah, we don't do void, but there's no problem. Ideally, I would like to block without playing this dual cast, and we can. So we just do leap charge battery, and next turn we do have like some equi scheme or whatever. It's buffing again. No? When it gets strength, it's going to be harder to preserve the buffer while still building this up. Yeah? But at the same time, we are gaining some strength here. So it's not the worst. Yeah, also claw scaling. I do not actually need to play the equi this turn, but I can. If I don't, then we get a shuriken stack. Maybe I shouldn't have played scheme. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played scheme. Oh, too late now. I think I got my shuriken. Yeah, and this turn we just equi. Once again, you see, it's a very nice thing. Yeah? We just block 22. Yeah, attack only 21. And yeah, our claw is scaling, whether you like it or not. Like 3 strength, shuriken. We still get to play one of the frost orb at some point, and the buffer is intact, and the dark orb is already hitting for like 46 next turn. It does gain 4 strength now though, which is a bit of an annoying thing. This champ is buffing fast. Yeah, 33 is not so easy to block. I think 33, we are not frail though, so I can like block without playing the orb. Doesn't look like it, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I guess we can do a cast then. And then yeah, shuffle in the claw. And could it now and then shuffle immediately with the compound driver, but I think I might want to shuffle in these cards. At least the charge battery. If we draw onto equi top deck, I can do the turbo into it. Otherwise, yeah, we just play like the leap. Still protect buffer. 27 when we're not frail, so this is again enough block, yeah? Like 1, 2. And then 1 energy last, you can even play the scheme. You can claw first and then scheme to shuffle it in. And I think we have no problem. Because this dark orb is already 140. We still have buffer intact, and then, you know, with like 3 strength and our claw is already a good number. In fact, like how is it if I go in now? Because I can go in right now. If I go in right now and it dies this turn, we have flower set up, yeah? So does it die or not? This is only 21 and it's 140. And not really, right? Yeah, not really. We are frail though, so we are probably losing our one buffer next turn. And then the turn afterwards, we need to actually kill it. That's fine. Oh. 226, so the taunts will We'll split it in a few turns, yeah. But this turn probably it's time to cash in. Yeah, this turn is probably time to cash in. Because we have like this thing in hand as well. We have not played the Meteor Strike, so maybe we have forgotten that we have it in the deck, but we do indeed have a Meteor Strike. That, you know, we can play. And it is basically dead, yeah. The problem with killing it this turn is that we flowers mess up. So can I do anything about it? We wait for turn 2. And then yeah, execute turn is fan flower on 2 and then we can kill it. I mean, sounds good to me. And play Meteor again here, it doesn't die to that, right? 21, 31, yeah, it doesn't die. Then it still doesn't die, and now we full block. It's on 3. And on 3 is absolutely perfect because it always dies to the first attack next turn, and we buffer is always protected. But of course we also have the guy always lethal, yeah, so this is perfect setup. I don't need to shuffle in the dual card, yeah, just skip plus and then I do this and then yeah, it's that thing. Core search with no bias talk. The electro. Why do we need electro again? Direct Mancer, shuffle in Goon, Spear and Shield, shuffle in Burns, but one good turn against Spear and Shield and we can already kind of kill them, no? And Corsair's right here. What is Corsair even doing? It just bricks may draw on turn 1. I guess if you say that we stabilize enough, as in we make ourselves stronger, yeah. And then in Act 4 I consistently draw the Corsair on turn 1 against the heart and it is worth it. To have a slam in the deck, but we block 37 first cycle. Because the deck otherwise surviving first cycle is not that easy. It's not that difficult though, because if we set up the Equi, you can shackle the Equi, you can shackle the multi-hit probably, and then the big hit is only 67, which doesn't kill us, and we enter with full HP. And I feel like I just don't want to draw Corsair in any fight, you know, except the heart. Yeah, and then I see a bias core and then I'm sad. That's what for your 5 strength is so important. Second reboot, like how is second reboot? Probably not, right? It's not getting upgraded. We have on fire and that needs to recall, and then if we see if we see second co-edit, then I guess we upgrade that. But to be fair, this reboot into second upgrade is not like so terrible, you know. Let's keep rebooting. Or I can skip. Skipping is reasonable too. Yeah, I think skipping is also reasonable. This electro is just not needed in any fight. And then we want to Dark Links and get destroyed. And then we want to Retromancer and get destroyed again. But yeah, I don't think so, yeah. Because reboot with the turbo is also weird, you know. I mean, the one reboot in our deck is okay, but the second reboot and with the turbo... Yeah, I just really changed active draws, like not even that much. Yeah, just skip it. Energy Potion over the Strength, because Energy Potion with this deck, and we can play Meteor without drawing the turbo. And then suddenly we can chain Meteor with Coordinate into the scheme and everything good happens. Oh, sounds good. A mid. Well, of course that is pick, yeah, so the Equi... What on earth did I pick over... the second Defect, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we could have had a second Defect, but instead I have an Equi with, you know, this. But yeah, that has to be better than Fusion Hammer, yeah. I think there's no way in hell the Fusion Hammer is better than the Pyramid. If we perform last 3 fight, yeah, of course it's good, that's why I picked it, but at the same time we won the act with 30 HP to spend, we did not even take a single point of damage in the last fight, you know. So how necessary was the Equi anyway? Yeah, P-Box a mid. Pathing is free, and how are the elites? Can the elites be threatening? Giant head we just kill, yeah? Nemesis we probably can just kill as well. And Retomancer, sometimes we don't get to kill Retomancer because, yeah, you know, energy can be short in early turn sometimes. If we bottom deck like both 6 and the turbo, you can have energy issues. But that's why the potion is also here. So I think there's no reason not to just run to max elites, yeah? I guess the reason would be to go to double shop to remove twice. Yeah, I do go to the elite shop. I do go to this shop. I do go to this shop, we, if there's anything broken, we buy that, otherwise we can remove. And then we see how much gold we have, like maybe buy this node, and then we can remove again sometime. Or you can just fight the elite, depending on how much we spend here. Okay, let's just go. I think I like going. We have no Algo plus in the deck for some reason. What did I pick over the Algo? The scheme, okay, fine, right? Algo cannot beat this, yeah? Even with the pyramid, you know, the freaking Algo plus cannot really outperform this. Until I walk into Act 4 and die instantly because the deck cannot roadblock somehow, but I sure hope that doesn't happen. Probably just keep the thing, so yeah, just do this. Can play this, but like, why? Let's open energy next turn is not even so good though. And maybe I need this block with the Dark Shackles if we break like this, and this. Keep the thing in. Oh yeah, I have Echo 4. Right. Hello VM. Yeah, we kill next turn, should be very easy. Potion interested, Defect is back. How many upgrades do I have in this act? 1. If I go to the shop, double shop, then 2. We currently do not have an upgrade. But the second Defect also is a small brick in the early turns, yeah? And I think this deck can do fine with just 1 Defect, you know, for the end game output. Like, we just need to not freaking brick on turn 1. Because the relics on turn 1 do not help, yeah? Like, Pyramid, as overpowered as it is, does not do anything really on turn 1 extra for your turn. I mean, of course you retain on turn 2, your turn 2 is good. But your turn 1 is unchanged. And then, yeah, this is just damage. This is nothing, this was just damage, this is also just damage. This is very good. But the work with the work pain, but again, you need to draw these cards. And then these are not that much. So I really don't want to brick turn 1 randomly, we don't even have sustain. And the unavoided defect is not that good, yeah, so it also needs to be green. If I take a second defect here, would be to deal with Time Eater. We say that Time Eater is a problem somehow. But we had Dark Shackles to even strength reset that fight. Nah, not really, right? Not really, just skip, yeah. Oh, didn't I just say that we have no sustain? Yeah, here's sustain. I guess we have sustain now. So maybe I should have picked the second defrag. We're too late now. Too late now, guys, but what can you do? I guess we... How good is energy pot? It's like okay, but basically it needs to draw meteor with draw, but without turbo and without 6. And then the energy pot performs. Otherwise you can just drink the energy pot right now and then open Entropic Pool. Which I want to do, you know. Dex pot honestly is not even the worst thing I have ever seen. Attack pot is just not needed, so we And simply use it to heal 1 as well, but maybe attack pot can work here against Rectomancer sometimes if we see like garbage pot. So I guess we can save. Yeah, this deck definitely wants more draw. In case you're wondering what this deck needs. Yeah, kill this turn. Let Claw do the honor. Okay, fine. So I guess we keep this potion. That is draw, but it's not exactly the draw that we want, by the way, because this deck cycles like a billion times. And we have no medkit, yeah, until the next shop, and then suddenly I want the overclock back, but right now this cannot be taken. There's no medkit, there's no recycle. So we skip, yeah, because this is garbage. And I guess next spot is not that good. It's only working on, you know, charge battery leap and equip. I would like to see a second co-edit, by the way. The good thing I did buy the first one. But yeah, we just want to add more draw. Ideally the co-edit or the scheme, and maybe co-edit over scheme even. But not the compound driver, because I do see that we can have problem against Meteor Death. And the co-edit draw is better with the Meteor anyway, yeah, compared to the compound. Especially with Pyramid, you can just retain everything in hand. And you have like some plasma, and you play the co-edit, you draw and gain energy at the same time. You play the Meteor Strike again, and then you just go. And keep going. You can get one more focus if you want. I'm pretty sure we are removing. So let's remove. And what is the worst card in this deck? What is the worst card in this deck? Right now, we do not want to remove something that goes away, yeah? Like the sudden discharge. Is it close time to go? Because the barrage is definitely dealing more damage than the claw. And everything else either exhaust or channel off to maybe evoke the Meteor Strike or make the compound river draws or block. I think just doesn't do anything. Equi. Okay, I think from now on we just like ignore this kind of messages. Yeah. Honestly, responding to like all of this nonsense all the time it's actually like rotting my brain a little bit. Okay, do we buy data disc or not? Because if we don't buy data disc, then we can go to second shop and maybe remove again. But Act 4 shop is still there. And of course we buy data disc over the second defect, right? If we want to do anything about that. And then you can always upgrade, like even the Meteor Strike upgrade is fine, because you do play this card multiple times per fight. What about the compound driver? 50 gold. 41 gold in fact. So is compound driver good or not? I think it's okay, right? And with this deck, compound driver has to be like okay at worst. Yeah, compound river is probably okay. Meteor Death can be a concern, no? So I guess if I buy the compound river, I should probably also buy this. And then we just don't pass to the shop, we go farm 2 elites. Into how much gold do I guess? Like thinking 90, 120, 120, maybe chess. Maybe pick some cards, but not likely that we pick more cards. So it's like 132 removes, 125 I can still remove rank 4. Opposite? No, that's only when the choice is close. This choice is not even close. So that actually just make me waste my time. But yeah, compound driver data disc is probably okay. Oh, extra fight actually is good. Unless we get on here. But otherwise, extra gold, more potions. We can even open attack potion right now to see like core search or something to block whatever this is. Waste a bit of healing, that's fine. I mean, what did I say? In fact, we can even open this to get a bias cock now, yeah? Okay, that's not quite a bias cock, but I will not complain. Yeah, that's definitely not a bias cock, but I'm not going to complain. I think. In fact, now I guess we just loop the Defect next turn. Then yeah, it's probably just this then. I guess go snap next turn is good, so we just get 3 plasma and then end turn. Yeah, like how bad can Compound Driver be in this deck anyway? Look at this. I know, seriously, how bad can it be? We kill it next turn, yeah? Looks pretty easy to me to kill it next turn. And we have the thing on 2 again. Not really, yeah? Cold Snap not really, Blizzard no, and Reprogram no. Don't get it, is an equi right now bad lead? Or do you want a bad lead? Do you want to cut the blocks 13 or do you want to cut the block 0? Like what the hell is the claw doing? Guys, think a bit for a second, yeah, before like, you ask this question. Just think about it a little bit. Because you say, okay, equi is bad. I'm not going to argue that equi is good. I'm not going to say the equi period is a good cut. But just think about it. Like I remove claw. So what does it mean? I clearly think the claw is worse than equi. And why is that? Yeah, if he block 13, if he block and claw block 0. Oh, freaking crazy. Like, was that so difficult? Like just ask one more question further. Like you can answer those yourself. That's the thing. Like there are certain things I know that maybe I need to really explain. But a lot of questions you can actually answer on your own if you think a little bit further. And that will help you a lot. And you can actually, you know, improve your critical thinking skills. Monkeys are not smart? No, that's how you stay dumb forever. If you think that you cannot answer your own questions, that is how you actually stay stupid. And believe you do not need to stay, you know, unaware. But yeah, skip, yeah. I leave immediately because I would like the fire. I would not like to go to shop. Sure. Back to Mancer, we still have this. And I did draw 6 on turn 1, so I should be fine. Is there any reason to not go this turn? No. Just go this turn. Team is already here, I guess we just get co-headed now. Chaos. Okay, I would have like maybe compound to draw 3, but that is not too bad. We can just go next turn then I guess, like this. Oh, that's even better. Oh yeah, by the way, look at this equi. You see right here, right? I have currently a dilemma. Yeah? There's I want to exhaust the Tempest, but I would also not like the Channel Lightning. At the same time, I want to proc Letter Opener. So how do I do that? Oh, impossible, right? Wow. Then yeah, do cast Defect and we can Rainbow into double Compound Driver and just go crazy this turn. And I mean, look at this, how bad can Compound Driver be in this deck anyway? Maybe in the hard it would be better, so we do need to have some extra solution against the hard rate thing. But for now, we're just chilling. This guy dies, so let's open it one more time. We do have a void in the redraw, so reboot can be a little bit annoying, but I guess we can just spend our energy first. It's already full blocks, so Chaos, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, Chaos reboot already killed here with the thing. Yeah, now we keep drawing 3. I can meet you again next turn, and that hopefully ends the fight. I guess I don't want the wounds. Otherwise, I can just stay here for 3 turns. Yeah, like I don't think Act 3 we have problems in Act 3. If there is a fight we have problem against this one, it would be the hard fight. And I am slightly concerned about the hard. Yeah, I am slightly concerned about the hard. I don't even need to play the turbo, so I can just once. Now I can play turbo if you want. At the same time, don't need to. I guess I will play it. So I can meteor again and keep going. Oh yeah, remove meteor, yeah, by the way. That does help against the hard. Second turbo don't need, FTL not really. We do cycle our deck like crazy, and then whenever you redraw this card on the same turn, it's like quite bad, yeah. Second barrage don't need, so we skip again. Essence of Steel is slightly better than the explosive pod. Not always true, but we could see the Retomancer here again. It's not even like Essence of Steel is so premium anyway. So probably not. So here we go and then take extra fire. Yeah, take the extra fight, and we go for the double elite part. I guess I can go this way into this double elite to get 1 extra fire here if you see something good from this floor. Either way, it's 1 question mark. Yeah, it's 1 question mark, so you just trade the whole way for fire. Right now, upgrades are not super good though. Yeah, the remaining upgrades in this deck would are not so great. You can improve the damage output a lot by upgrading something like Meteor. Yeah, it's freaking +6, and we do play it pretty consistently, yeah. And the other thing could be something like Barrage. But I hope that we would just see something like Cool-Headed here and can upgrade. That'd be nice. Good thing they're not doing 51 this turn, otherwise we could have problems. And that's what I'm saying, is that on turn 1 we are not always out of the woods. It's just that all the previous fight we have drawn one about 2-6 on turn 1, and then the fight's over immediately. But we have plenty of things that can break, which is why I do not take the second Defect. Because you do see what happens after we are fully set up, right? We are like insanely strong. It's just that on turn 1 you can just walk into like this, and suddenly like 51 damage in your face, you have a Defect in hand over this. And what are you doing? What are you actually doing, huh? Combat rate next turn could be better, but I think I spend my energy now, yeah? Otherwise next turn I'm not even guaranteed to have my energy. And right now I'm floating like a lot. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I can do Rainbow Leap. And make the next compound rate will draw 3. Can do a cast in here for a bit more damage as well, but I don't think so. Yeah, this one could be very ugly if we still don't draw into the stuff. Which we don't. Yeah, exactly. Which is why we need to be a little bit mindful of what is happening in the run. Because you see what is happening here, 51 damage, and what can I block? Yeah, nothing, because I bottom deck like both 6 and the reboot and the draw. If this happens in Act 4, I will die, which is why we need to prepare accordingly. Right now it's still okay. Even if I take a lot of damage this turn, I'm still okay. Because we have really sustained 5 per floor here, and we have Regal Pillow Rest. But this cannot happen in Act 4, yeah? You are not allowed to have this happen in Act 4, otherwise you would die. We can probably kill 1 though, because I can rotate 2 orbs into a dual cast 26 with the barrage potentially, so it's like 12 damage, 26, 38, 38 plus like whatever. Yeah, should be fine. Cold Snap first. Because this is 13, 39, letter opener is not going to... Actually, it can work with 0 cost, and you can play charge battery, yeah? So 44, that's slightly off. We need the lightning to also hit. I guess I can do this. Yeah, of course. If you can kill this guy slightly better, because this guy has 10 strength, this guy only has 5, this is a big attack. And they have same HP, it doesn't matter, yeah. So it's like 7 here, 38, 38 into 26. So it's a 12 and 12. We can do like this into this and then into this. Yeah, okay, it works. We waste the 5 healing here, but of course it blocks 17, so it is positive. Ow. Which is why I'm also saying that pay is okay for Act 4. Just like more rules for error against the heart is really welcome. Hopefully we're not drawing like this in spear and shield, otherwise the run is effectively over there, yeah? If you draw like this in spear and shield. Even if we don't die, we do not have enough HP to kill the hard quit, because this deck does need to spend a bit of HP before we get to a point where we're strong enough. Of course now we are fine, but yeah, it's painful. Just kill it now, there's no reason not to. Garbage, unless you tell me it's time for the recursion. Recursion once again is just more energy and not draw, and after the meteor is in play. But if we can play the meteor one time with the second compound rival, I think we're already good, yeah, with the pyramid. So there's no reason to pick this recursion at all. So we skip again. Skipping every card is not exactly, you know, very nice. Gold is good. Akabeko, he doesn't do anything really, but you know, 8 damage is 8 damage, I guess. So yeah, here is trading 1 whole way 5 for 1 fire if you go left. Otherwise, you can take this path. And upwards right now, nothing really stands out. Yeah, there's no upgrade right now that really stands out. And we can make an upgrade again Act 4, yeah? So it's not even like if you go here and suddenly you see 2 cards you want to upgrade, you're in trouble. Because you can upgrade one here and you can upgrade the other one in Act 4 as well. Let's just go this way, right? The fire is not very strong. Yeah, just open Power Potion to heal 5, I think. We do want to get our sustain to get some buffer HP before the boss counter, because all this HP also is real in Act 4. We don't have Eternal Feather or Build Ticket or anything. Yeah? So all this sustain HP is real and this Power Potion is not. It's okay, but it's not that good. Because Creative AI also doesn't really work super well with this deck. Bias Cock doesn't work well either, so it's just an Echo Form or maybe buffer on the wood turn. Let's use it here. Capacitor improves the compound driver a little bit. He does make the meter strike plasma harder to evoke, but we have turbo in hand, and this fight is not super fast, so I think I'm allowed to take this, yeah, over the loop. Compound now, sure. Okay, fine, more lightning. Exhaust the thing. There's no shuriken here. I guess you can just do cold snap and then tempest. Go some back at this point, honestly, I think it's Ironclad. At the current moment, I think it is Ironclad. Regarding the depth understanding of the character. But you know, the 4 are very close. I don't think there's anything that's like noticeably better or worse, yeah, than the others. Okay, I think I hold on to this compound driver because then we can go crazy next turn, yeah, not now. So just play the just play Cold Snap now, set up for next turn, and next turn we go crazy. We deal damage with the slow stacks. Who's my favorite to play? Honestly, at this point, probably also Ironclad, but the run needs to be kind of hard. Honestly, all 4 characters, the run kind of needs to be hard, otherwise I'm not like super engaged. But if the run is difficult, maybe if the run is difficult, then Watcher is like more enjoyable, to be honest. But I would say that the grinding out the difficult runs for Silent Defect definitely is not as fun as the other two. So it's like Watcher Ironclad top 2 in some order, and then Silent Defect bottom in some order. Okay, here now we go crazy. Yeah? We have the slow stack and such. Yeah, so it's time to hopefully kill it or get close. With the, I guess with the capacitor, it's harder to evoke plasma this turn, no? But can still do it with the dual cast. Like for example here. Yeah. Can seek for dual cast again, which I guess we will do over the turbo. And then we can keep going. And that's what I'm saying about maybe we can kill this turn or get close. But probably not killing it. Because our turn will stop like soon. Not that soon, no, but it's soon-ish. Yeah, the void is here, so I guess our turn stops now. Hello, thank you for the prompt up, Lord. How Defect runs a misery? No, it's not just. It's not really about that. Like, what makes the hard runs more fun to play to me would be when you get more ways to actually impact the run, you know. Your decisions matter a little bit more. But when the defect and when defect and silent runs are hard, mostly they're just micro. Yeah? As in, like what you pick from the card rewards or your pathing, generally speaking, would just be the same. And then the difficulty is from the micro of the files, and then maybe you can preserve resources here and there. But what you do not, that doesn't like drastically change anything. Right? In fact, you are still just maybe farm more hallways, looking for sustain, maybe you get an extra rest, looking for like scaling, looking for consistency, silent, same story. But I am glad you can actually suddenly shift your deck into maybe a killing fast mode. Watcher also like roughly the same, yeah? But the nice thing, the thing about Watcher is that the micro and difficult runs for Watcher is actually very fun. I like playing, I like microing fights on Watcher a lot, yeah? When it actually matters. Usually it doesn't matter, but when it does, it's great. Because you have like the foresight, you know, the third eye, the cut through fates, all of that. Energy is limited, card draw is limited, but you scry, and you have like a ton of decisions you can make, and all of them are very impactful because of Wrath. Just how Wrath is built in your micro matters a lot more when, you know, the run's actually hard. I don't actually want to kill it this turn, and we don't need to either, so let's just block and then set up flower to 2 again, yeah? I guess I do need to spend like this. I do want to exhaust the... Yeah, I do want to draw into the void now. Should I even play this? If I play this, maybe next turn I am forced to kill it sometimes because it deals too much damage. Let's just not. Enjoy Inside Safety Watcher deck? Absolutely. Like one of my favorite runs of all time to play, yeah? That run. Yeah, because we need this guy to have HP to be able to play B tier this turn without him dying. Otherwise, like, blocking this is not so easy. Play this. Okay, all good. Yeah, and now we kill next turn, flower on 2, full block, perfect. I want to heal, man. I want to heal, but now we cannot. There's no way to heal, guys. Our potion bell is freaking loud. So the Ornithopter is done for, yeah? Oh, I guess if we see, for example, here like Mind Bloom or Walker or something, you see another card that's like super good to upgrade, you can even skip this elite and go here instead. Because yes, hologram I would like to be green. The hologram in this deck absolutely amazing. Upgraded. That is not quite the Walkers. But we draw 6 on turn 1, so we are fine. Probably. Just get like this, right? Yeah, Plasma's back and compatible 3 again. And do this for fun. Storm, yeah, one lightning, nobody cares. Ancient Pot? Nah. Not like the... Because the Ancient Pot only blocks the big hit, really. Multi-hit first cycle with this deck doesn't trip artifact, yeah, so we just strike goes immediately. And with the Gameless Rule, the Pyramid and the Puzzle, we will have Dark Cycle with the heart on the first multi-hit. Which means the Ancient Pot is only blocking for you, like what? Like 22. Okay, still a lot. But if it's only 22, then the Focus Spot should outperform. That's the thing, because the hard fight will go long and we will need to block a lot of Beat of Death, yeah? Like right now, Beat of Death is by far going to be the biggest concern with the deck. So the Focus Spot stays here so that you can play like Cool-Headed and such freely. Now I would like second Defect back, by the way, if we can take an upgrade one. Because now I do have Consistency Relic and the Consistency Potion. But we don't have many more files, yeah? So I don't even know if I would pick a Defect minus if it show up here, probably will. Want to kill them next turn. I guess I can just do like something like this. Yeah, drawing void now is no problem. The Storm is there, Loop is not down. I do want this Plasma for next turn. I guess I can like leap into Scheme or what. Yeah, and then we can do a cast into Hollow Leap or something next turn, yeah. And we kill them next turn. Even though this guy revive at like half HP, we should be able to kill them. Yeah, Hollow Scheme's probably still best. Because we do Scheme into Turbo Meteor and then we keep going. Yeah, of course we are dead. That is the 4th reboot we have seen in the run and it's just not very needed. So we skip. And this card reward is not good enough for me to go here and skip the elite, I don't think. So we walk this way. Hopefully we don't really get destroyed in this draw. I would need to maybe use my potion to sustain, yeah. Because I would like to keep these spots work for at the moment. This side should be fine unless we hard break on turn 1. Which at the moment doesn't seem like we are. Yeah, we are fine. Kinda want to hold the dual cards, I guess we can do that by just playing Leap. And then your Tempest. Exhaust. Yeah, this turn we can go. And it's 8, yeah, and it's 8, so it's fine. More Frost. Yeah, Buffer is good. Buffer protects 1 turn. Save the Plasma for sure, yeah? I guess exhausting the Sensor's Bane right now is like not the worst thing. Is there any downside to reboot? I don't need, just redraw. I don't understand the question. I need to draw the reboot and then it's stuck in my head. Especially when I need to hold cards. For example, you look to this turn, yeah, is there any downside to reboot? Do you want to play the reboot this turn or not? Yeah, no. Because you don't want to redraw the void. So like, why add even more reboots that you don't want to play? Yeah, it's like live demonstration, yeah? Look at this reboot, are you playing it or not? question done. Answered. Live example right here. Okay, what are we doing? I guess with the buffer, I don't need to have the plasma around because, like, yeah, we probably can just like hollow turbo or something and just go this turn. Do something like this. Then like hollow turbo. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. That's still fine, no? But yeah, I'm stupid. Because we have buffer, this is like completely fine, yeah? But I shouldn't have done that. It's all no, unironically though, if we have a recycle right now, I would trade the turbo for recycle in a heartbeat. Because we only need the only job of the turbo is to play the meteor strike the first time. After we play the first time, it doesn't really have like too many uses. I guess you can play it afterwards because our deck is still on 3 base energy. But redrawing the void is not very nice, you know. Yeah, I can just play that. Because if the thing gives me another plasma, I can just reboot instead. Otherwise, I can keep going like this. Just need to not take damage next turn, which will be extremely easy, I think, with the plasma position here. And then next time we can buffer. Yeah. Treat garbage. Weak potion, you're not really, right? That is not blocking enough for this deck to take over this. We don't attack on turn 1, so we probably are fine. 5 burns here also makes the... Oh yeah, the reboot, by the way. Act for enemies shuffle in statuses. This guy shuffle in status. The Donanica shuffle in status. And your reboot redraws all of them. 1 reboot is probably okay, especially because it's green. It still draws 6. But drawing 4 when you have a bunch of status and redraw... And maybe you need to, you know, freaking actually draw your 6 or whatever to get off the ground in the first place is not exactly a very good idea to just keep adding reboots. Can play chaos first and then compile. Yes, yeah. Very nice. Like this, yeah, and then Tempest Exhaust. We don't actually have buffer, so if it does 45 now, we can have problems. Otherwise, I guess we're okay. Just strike for this turn and we go in next turn. I think we saved the... Yeah, I think we do not play Turbo Meteor now. Because I do want to actually cut in the damage from the thing. Which means this turn... I guess we can make some hand space. Doing something like Bow Lightning... Sick for Defect White Noise or something. Learning is useless, but it's fine. Okay, this one hopefully can deal significant amount of damage, yeah? Yeah, hand is 8, so we can do cast Meteor. And now we suddenly get a billion energy and the compound withdraw, so we can kill this immediately, I think. Not quite actually killing, but we do have a turbo next turn, so we can just block it normally, no problem. It's on 2, so I guess we do kill this turn. Flower on 0, yeah, whatever, who cares. Yeah, because plus, not really. Oh, recycle is green now, yeah, we see it. However, we have only 1 floor left to find the thing that probably doesn't happen. This liquid memory is very strong. This liquid memory is very strong because you pull back Meteor Strike. But I don't think we replace these pots, yeah? If you take the liquid memories over the focus pot, that's basically saying you're more scared of speed and shield than the heart, which right now I don't think is the case. I think right now the heart is way scarier between the two fights. I don't know, Gamble is of course saying this Gambler's Brew is never going anywhere, yeah? Unless we are dying, and then it gets used. But yeah, against the heart, I think the focus pot is actually more necessary than the liquid memories. So liquid memories give us a very strong burst turn. But that is not what we need against the heart, yeah? Against the heart, we need like consistent per turn output. And basically, if we can outpace the heart, we will be able to kill it in time. Because this deck right now is not a deck that really wants to get into mid 3, you know, we want to kill it on turn 8 or before turn 8. And blocking mid of that is already not so easy. Yeah? Oh yeah, this is another one where we see like what basically no cool headers in the whole run. I would like a cool header, would be nice. Per turn is what needed? No, it's needed on floor 48 because we have all the information from Act 3 already, and by the way, I have focus pot. This guy is very annoying, just so you know. But maybe we are fine. I can exhaust the Tempest now, right now if you want to. They kind of do. And we can keep going with this turn. Like this. Should I keep going? Because I can simply just hologram. Is I charge battery and hologram the void, for example. That freaking takes 1 damage. I guess 1 is fine. Yeah. We can give this guy one damage. 1 is not, guys. Yeah, now we kill it this turn maybe. Or come close. At least deal a significant amount of damage. Because Malleable here is very difficult to kill. Yeah, now what is the line? Open white noise first. You can also do rainbow and do some combat rival immediately. I think I want to see what this is. That helps. They can do some random stuff in this turn as long as you don't get cursed. Sure. Let's just do this now. What are you? Plasma is good. I do want my flower on 2 before Awaken 1, yeah? If I do this, I guess I can still redraw in 10, so let's... If it curses me, then we can change. Otherwise, yeah, it can do whatever here. 38, we have buffer, we want to kill over 2 turns. I can also just like do this. Maybe I just want to. Okay, we need to play another attack at least. But that's fine. 9 times 3, yeah, no problem, right? It does take damage from taunts and the thing should be fine. Play scheme now. Probably no reason to reboot. It started with curse, but it's still fine. Yeah? If it rolls into multi, it still doesn't die to taunts, right? Of course it rolls a multi, but we are okay. Wait, letter opener though, letter opener. I guess I don't need to do anything because buffer protects, yeah? So this guy takes 3 damage from here, from the lightning, and then takes 9 damage from the taunt, so he goes on 1. And then we have the thing set up. Yeah, and now we can kill. Cycle plus? Not quite. Not actually draw either. The aggregate is here to help you not play the turbo. The deck is not that small, yeah? So this aggregate is still energy. And it helps you to play Meteor in the future cycles without having to play the turbo. So I think it's still good. I think it's still good. Because honestly, if you cannot play Meteor Strike repeatedly, our damage output does go down quite a lot, yeah? But whenever I play Meteor Strike, I need to shuffle in another void. Most of the time. And then our turn also stops. But this thing maybe makes our turn never really stopping. Yeah, this thing maybe max our turn never stops. So yeah, attack every get. Yeah, with hologram is very clear. If we lose too much HP boss Scarlet, I don't mind resting. So you can take the every gate here instead. Which I guess if I do that, I should have sick the every gate first and then play it. But you know, too late now, so -1 energy, that's fine. We can save Dark Shackles to strength reset because I do play 1 power at least. And by the way, here you see like Claw versus the Equi, yeah? This hand. So you know. I think taking a bit of damage to this is okay, yeah. Yeah, let's just take a little bit of damage because Act 4 we also have Ornithopter heal, yeah. And the upgrades do not matter too much, so if I get destroyed in the second fight or something and rest actually gives me a lot of HP and I can rest. Otherwise now with every gate I don't think we need to upgrade Meteor or anything or such anymore. So like, no need to Barrage because Barrage also don't have op slots. And the upgrade can go on even something like White Noise just to exhaust is easier. Energy cost go from 1 to 0 and then we can exhaust. Probably it's just not good to this upgrade. Maybe if anything like even +3 on charge battery can help, yeah? The Meteor Strike is actually still a lot of damage though because I think we in the hard fight we're probably going to play Meteor Strike like what 10 times or something. So +6 on Meteor Strike is like +60. How bad is making a 60 damage upgrade in the hard anyway? Yeah, like how bad can it be really? Letterman does work this turn. The Barrage is a final attack here is like fine. And now I take puzzle, yeah. I can also Dark Shackles here to take 0, but I think strength reset honestly doesn't matter. Like, why do I want to take 9 damage? Can I break next turn? The answer is yes. Because we have like 4 cards here to draw. Actually 5, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? But I can easily draw like this, for example, and then I cry. I think I'll wait Hollow Knight for. Again, like you can honestly, yeah, I would tell you right now, like everyone in the chat, is that 90% of your question can be answered on your own. If you just think about it a little bit. So okay, example, this question, you think you could upgrade Hologram. Why would I not upgrade Hologram? Think about it. Like why on earth would I not upgrade Hologram in this deck? Yeah, because it's already green. Come on, guys, you can do it. Yeah, I believe in you. You can do it, guys. Okay, now what do we do? Yeah, we just go in, yeah, that's what we do. White Noise, exhausting, and then strength reset still in here is probably fine to play. I think we can start with this. Like more energy this time we can use all this energy. So what are you? Oh, I guess that is just stuck in my hand then. Okay, this will not be played, yeah? So it's just stuck in my hand. It's -1 hand size with the pyramid and also makes the reboot worse. Unfortunately, I was going to give this guy 2 strength, you know, but yeah, that cannot be played. This however can be played. And then yeah, I guess you can leap, block a little bit and then hit. Battery and Hollow dual cast. Oh, every gate. Actually, Hollow every gate is like fine. Yeah, and in fact I can even do something like this. Yeah, is that rainbow into compound. So every gate +2, and now we can reboot. Now we can reboot if we want to, but this hand is not very good. Before that I can do this +2 more, and I can reboot. I can skim. Meteor next turn is not super easy to play, but it's only doing multi-hit if we are taking real damage, then I can shackles. Of course I would prefer to shackles to strength reset, but if not then it's fine too, yeah. What Compound Ray, we're drawing 3 for next turn. Honestly, not super needed. And the multi-hit is 10 times 4. It's not like super chill to block without the meteor already in play. So I guess I can do like this. Yeah, we did draw dual cast, so I guess I can do meteor into dual cast now. And suddenly this turn is solved. Okay, compound draws 3. Again, only want to draw 2. And we get works again. Yeah, shuffling like that actually gives me +1 energy as well, yeah? And we can keep going. Next time I do have energy, but Charge Plate is not in play yet, so Meteor is not playable again, unless I play Turbo, which I don't want to. Guess you can hollow Abigail and make hand space. Or you can simply just turbo and then hollow Void as well, yeah? Because Reboot is no longer here. Like next turn, I mean, not this turn. I guess that's okay too. Maybe just give me Plasma? Okay, not quite. Yeah, turbo now. Do not always draw the meteor here, but we cannot guarantee it. Oh yeah, I did. So we can keep going. And then can hollow the void. We don't need to go super crazy this turn. I can just preserve energy for next turn and then go crazy next turn. It's already close to reset, and then we can play meteor again here. And this turn, absolutely, I can play Dark Shackles. So let's just do that. Strength reset. Not that it matters. Like strength reset in this position doesn't really matter. Like, I can do it. I will. I mean, like, keep going. There's no reason to stop. You can play this for free now, but at the same time, that's not even good. So I won't. Let's see what this is. Okay, cool. And yeah. Wait, what's going on? Then play crit at 0 cost? Yeah. If you're not familiar with the mechanics of this guy, then yeah, he gains 2 strength every time you play a power in phase 1. So right now, if you want to play crit you can, yeah? But in phase 1 you play, it gives you a power every single turn, and you maybe you don't want to play the powers. If you play a power, it gains 2 strength every single turn, so you give you a demon form. So now you can play it, but at the same time, it makes a power in your hand every single turn, and now suddenly your pyramid is like slightly less effective. And we don't really care about this thing not being played, you know, we have more than enough. We have more than enough power in this fight. But normally, if it's not this fight, then normally playing creative AI for free is like very good. Yeah, you can make every get stronger by having all the powers in hand and all the real cards like somewhere else. Yes. Yeah, we just keep going, and I mean this turn probably just kills it here if we want to. Abigail is shuffling +1 energy steal. Game like this, and yeah. And I mean, I did say that I hope that picking the Abigail does mean that our turn does not stop, yeah? And this turn is looking like it's pretty good, no? It's like 140 damage, and our turn still have 8 energy and a billion draw. So maybe our turn doesn't stop, but maybe it will. Because somewhere we do run out of energy. Like this is our last plasma, did not top like dual cast, so yeah, it probably means we're running out of energy like now. Unless I play turbo. I kind of don't want to play turbo. Maybe I should just play turbo and kill it this turn because flower is clean. Okay, fine. I'm sure we can kill it this turn, right? I'm sure I can kill this turn, guys. Trust. Yeah, it's freaking dead. Play this or compound draws 3. Yeah, perfect. And what is this? Yeah, plus 1 energy again. And it's dead, yeah. Okay, not time eater or less annoying. Time eater is like by far the more annoying fight between the two. Not that we have like huge problem with against the time eater, it just stops our turn, and stopping our turn is no fun. Not that this fight is like super easy, because I do get daisies in my deck once every 2 turns, and daisies are also annoying. So what I do here, I can start with Cold Snap into Compound Driver, in fact double Compound Driver, and we can still have energy for every gate, yeah. I think there's no reason not to do that. In this fight, we probably hit the deck card first. Not that it matters too much, like after this guy is dead, the fight is like over anyway, but the daisies probably matter more than the strength. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure this fight, it doesn't matter which one you hit. The outcome is the same. HP loss is the same. Because if we lose HP in this fight at all, it would just be the opening turns, like right now, or next turn. When we deal enough damage to deal 265 to one of them, the fight is already over. I guess we skim then. Oh, did not draw 6 or the every gate, yeah? So now you can risk it by rebooting. But if you reboot and then you miss, I guess you have the thing for next turn. Not really though, because you draw 6 to reboot, you can play 1, so this doesn't even draw. Oh, by the way, you see like how good every gate is in this hand. Yeah, where is my every gate? Like you can see in the Awakened 1 fight, even after we exhausted now and hold basically half our deck in hand, the Aggregate was still good. And while we're setting up, the Aggregate is amazing. So like, why wouldn't you take it? It's just good. But yeah, just exhaust the shackles and then reboot immediately. I guess you can do this. Seems weird though. Ah, okay, we're fine. Holy 5 energy. Oh, I love 5 energy for free, guys. I play a card, you have plus 5. Now suddenly we can Sig Meteor and our turn continues. Very good. Yeah, Meteor Scheme. I see no reason not to do Meteor Scheme, so I do Meteor Scheme. Second Sig can be reached right now if we want to. I don't mind saving 6 for reshuffle and then we can keep going though, because then we can Sig Aggregate again or Meteor again and then, you know, kill this on turn 1. Maybe. Or right now, if I scheme and then brick, then we can get more also Compound Rival to actually draw, yeah? I guess we do that. I can get Rainbow actually, like even, yeah, like Rainbow Hologram here, like how bad is that? Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's actually fine. Do I have enough draw if I hollow like Aggregate here for +1? That's a bit weird. I guess we don't kill just on turn 1 then, huh? What a tragedy, you cannot kill Decker on turn 1. Oh, that's so sad. But yeah, I think there's just not enough draw in here and our energy is already running out. So if I hollow for something like Scheme, we just reach the end of a draw power and then our turn stops. It just doesn't work. Oh, I guess this guy gets to live then. Do I hollow Aggregate anyway? Because we can still use energy this turn? Not really, you know? Yeah, not really. Oh, Capacitor helps. So is there any Charge Battery, Hollow Charge Battery angle? Probably not. Charge Battery will be played though. Is it 1 HP real or not? Missing 23, 24, no. So I can take 1 damage if I want to. And play something like Chaos, who had the Tempest. Okay, that's not a Plasma, but that's fine. I can also play the Leap here to full block, but I don't mind taking 1 too much. I mean, of course, Puzzle doesn't do anything, yeah, but it's fine. Hollow Aggregate and then do a thing. I guess you can Hollow Meteor. I guess Hollow Meteor is like slightly better. Is it full block or not? This is 8, 13, yes. Yeah, exact full block, and now suddenly we have energy and we can kill, maybe. You're saying, oh, the heart? I don't know about that. Like, the heart is actually very, very annoying because, mainly because of beat of death. If the beat of death is not there somehow, then yeah, we probably are going to do just fine. But every single card we play, we take 2 damage, yeah? That actually is quite a problem for this deck. Which is why this is being kept, so that the output of the cool headless and the cold snap, it gives you more mitigation against the beat of death. Because during the big turns, we actually just evoke Frost, yeah? We play Frost and then we evoke Frost. Okay. Okay, our turn continues. I love it when my turn can continue. And this guy's dead on turn 3. That's a bit slow, honestly, like on turn 3, but it's fine. It's not that slow. And yeah, we exhausted all the statuses, and now this guy's alone and sad and probably dead. Just shuffle in more cards over, yeah, probably. I don't actually want to kill this turn, no? But we can set up a kill in 2 turns and flowers on 2, and that's very easy from here. As long as I don't accidentally kill play like the barrage or something. Yeah, just full block and then barrage in 2 turns. This guy doesn't do anything. This HP definitely we don't rest, yeah? And the capacitor is not really in our deck. It is from the white noise, so I don't think barrage upgrade is reasonable, which means we probably upgrade Meteor Strike. There's no draw upgrade here. The energy upgrade is only this, and that doesn't really matter too much. You can say the beat of death is such a big problem that maybe upgrade the charge party, or you can upgrade Chaos. Upgrading Chaos to sometimes get the plasma, to have a higher chance of getting plasma and activating a combat with 1 energy is also quite good. So you can say that, it's like Chaos. The Meteor upgrade is in order to burst the speed and shield fight down immediately when we get a good turn, yeah? Then you say that, okay, dealing 130 or 180 damage in 1 turn is pretty difficult without the Meteor Plus, because you can play it twice, it's like plus 12 damage upgrade. But I guess then 12 is not that big. And yeah, 1 energy with the Chaos could go further. Okay, sure. You can see Chaos upgrade. Because any extra plasma from this just continues the turn for like so long. And Frost, not even bad. We have 5 focus here in the hard fight. Yeah, sure. Chaos. Well, that's some options. I mean, the second scheme has to be quite good, but the rest is unclear, yeah? Because we can take the capacitor, you can take the reinforced body, you can also remove the card. Yeah, this scheme has to be quite decent, right? Even though it does make a worse draw, the slightly worse, yeah, we have Game the Spool to fix on time. And yeah, we have the fish. Unfortunately, the fish doesn't give me. The fish only gives me like if I buy 2 cards, though, but it doesn't give me remove plus the card. How important is removing? There's a capacitor. Capacitor is like awkward, to be honest. Yeah, I think the capacitor is just pretty freaking awkward with the Meteor Strike, even though it does allow you to store more plasma on the previous turn, yeah. And we are not blocking passively; we block like very actively. Yeah, we're actually just blocking extremely actively, so the capacitor is not doing that much. And it still gives you a little bit of blow. But if our turn ends 1 time because the capacitor is in play, is already not very good. It does improve the damage on barrage though, like quite a bit, because we do get shuriken strength as well. Sometimes, yeah, it's very rare though, because you need the Dark or Form Chaos. So you need to only play your Meteor Strike, and then you need Dark, and you need Dark from the Chaos, and you need Frost and Lightning. Otherwise, it just draws 3. But how about this Reinforced Body though? Like, not gonna lie, because I do see that the remove is committing to just going fast, yeah? As if we play our Meteor with deal damage, like we probably don't full block the heart. And you know, maybe it dies before us. The Reinforced Body, however, if you have it in your deck, it says that you can knock 120 damage. You simply just set up Plasma before, and if it's a big hit, you deal damage. Yeah, if it's big hit, you go in with your damage, and you set up Plasma again for the next turn, and then multi-hit, you play Reinforced Body. Wow. You buy yourself one more cycle. And Reinforced Body opening hand with every gate or with a turbo to front load block, even against Spear and Shield is not so bad. Like, isn't that just good? Because remove is hard committing. If you remove and then you fail to be fast, you're in trouble immediately. Because you cannot realistically expect to block 90 silverware on the heart, even with the focus spot. Like, beat of that is 390 damage is incoming, even if you have energy for the Meteor Strike. It's not so easy to block at all. On the other hand, here's the thing that says, okay, if you have energy, you full block. Let's just take it, no? Like, isn't this just amazing? And then now the only choice left is whether I take the capacitor or not. With the Reinforced Body in the deck, the capacitor does improve. Because yes, you can store more plasma. It does make us even slower though, but at the same time we have the puzzle and then we have the Gameless Brew. And the being slow concern is only in Spear and Shield, yeah? It's not actually in the heart, because the heart fight will go long. Relatively speaking, I do think Spear and Shield is easier, so we probably... And then if they have to Gameless Brew in the Spear and Shield fight, then we do get a new potion from White Beast, you're guaranteed. So yeah, I think capacitor is positive. Yeah, I think capacitor is positive. Also, it makes the fish happier. Look at this fish, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. Hopefully I don't like die here because I bought 2 cards. Well, reboot is going in. This pattern is probably not the good pattern. Yeah, I think this pattern is the bad pattern, yeah, because I think on turn 2 we can always go off, especially with this potion. So the vast majority of damage we take should be on turn 1. Okay, so the Frag Dark Shackles reboot. Don't really see why I would spend energy on the hologram. Don't see why I would not play this. Just do that, and then this, and then yeah, reboot. Now, hopefully we don't do freaking something. Yeah, like the capacitor. Good thing the Sick is here though. Okay, Sick is here, so now we can do our thing, yeah? Good news, good news. And I guess we pull, of course we pull 3 cards, and so we can pull, Turbo is in hand, but I think we still want every gate. So it's like every gate, Meteor Strike and the Scheme Plus, probably. Let's just do that. It can brick though, but then I'm also willing to spend this potion right now if the Scheme doesn't draw into something that continues our turn. Oh yeah, this every gate right now is at +5. And then yeah, pull Meteor Scheme, yeah. I can Scheme first. I mean, why not? Okay, hologram is here, so we're probably okay. And yes, we do want to kill this on turn 2 all right now. But I have like little interest in actually blocking next turn, yeah, against this. If I pull every gate and coordinate bricks, then my turn stops. I kind of don't like my turn stopping, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's just not do that, no? Yeah, like this, our turn already stops if I hollow like non-draw. But now we can hollow card draw. Chaos first? Sure. Okay, Chaos apparently just Giga Energy. I mean, don't mind that. I don't like Chaos being Giga Energy, you know, it's just quite good. And yes, Capacitor does not play, yeah, because I want to evoke this Plasma now. To get extra energy and then hollow Skin. Okay, so now we can keep going, and yeah, I like keep I like that we can keep going. Now I can play capacitor, I think. So I do this and then yeah, do a cast. 9 energy. Do we need to make some hand space or what are you? Yeah, okay, garbage. We have no more power, so it's just gone. Yeah, it's just exhausted. Battery wants to be played if your turn ends right now, which it could. Sometimes it doesn't, no, but it could. Meteor is here. We have no extra charge battery and no turbo in hand when there's a void. I guess you can just deal damage. Like for example, barrage, hollow barrage. How is it? This is already 55 damage here. And then a late opener. Yeah, no, like, why not? Just deal damage. You can play reinforced body now because if you make energy next turn, this guy's already dead. So I do not actually want this card in hand. Yeah, and then we draw void next turn and nothing else, and then do a cast. It's still blocking enough, no? It's the funny part. A block is still sufficient even if I draw void and nothing else here. Which apparently is happening. I mean, I did not want that to happen, but it can happen. If you want to block this turn, is dual casting this 16, 28, 33, 33, 38, 38, so we're taking 6. Other choice, trying to kill by cold snap into the dual cast, then hopefully lightning hits here one time and then we kill. If lightning miss, then I guess you can game the sprue if you're really set. Actually no, we can do, yeah, you can just Chaos Plus and evoke the dark. That is better, that's guaranteed. So let's just play that then. 3 energy still, yeah. Now lightning missed. Okay, lightning hit here, so we don't need to do the thing. Okay, all good. Now we have the Giga Dark to kill this turn, which we do want to do. I guess I can do a cast first. In fact, I should not even play the Meteor Strike yet. Yeah, I should do this. What is this? Yeah, every gate, and it's dead. So it takes 0. Very good. Nice try, but you know. Potion capacity, not really, right? Focus was stronger, and we already have the capacitor. We don't need that many op slots. Yeah? Like 5 op slots is already slightly awkward for the plasma to evoke. 7 is not really a thing. Yeah, is it too late for this algo? Is it? If anything, honestly, the rebound is not like the worst thing I've ever seen. The rebound is actually decent. Because we have 2 skips now, even rebounding something like every gate or whatever, all the meteors try, and we keep making energy, it plays. But yeah, probably not. And use a focus point immediately, and then we play. It's awkward. Yeah, it's really awkward to proc the puzzle this turn because the compound rival right now is not effective, but I don't want to start the turn with turbo, and these do not really proc the puzzle. I guess I do want the turbo in hand, no? To actually do some turbo reinforced body first cycle if we bottom deck like Meteor Strike and such. Oh yeah, just compound driver and 4 new cards. Okay. That's not very good, by the way, in case you're wondering. If the Gamble is not this turn, yeah? If the Gamble is not this turn, because I think right now it's probably reboot. I can see Cold Snap first and then reboot, but we have like other forces going in the deck. We only have 3 frost cards though, to be fair. And do I need more than 2 energy? Really? Because if I draw into my energy burst with the Sick and the Meteor Strike, then I don't need the... And then I only need 1 energy, yeah? Yeah, I think we can coast down to reboot. Yeah, I think I should coast down to reboot. Okay, yeah, 2 energy here, we can white noise Defect and then exhaust the Tempest. Not exactly an amazing hand, but with the Gameless Brew, I hope that we don't die. Because technically it is possible, you just need to bottom deck like both 6 again. By the way, we bottom deck both 6 just now. So you can bottom deck both 6 again and the Dark Shackles also bottom deck and then you're in trouble. You're in less trouble. Yes, as of now you're in a little bit less trouble. Waiting to double this is freaking stupid, right? So I probably should just play the Defect right now, yeah? Yeah, I think I should just play this Defect right now instead of just doubling it. We have other things to double as well. Like Reinforced Body, you can double Capacitor, you can double freaking Meteor Strike sometimes. Probably not Meteor Strike. Yeah, Defect and then exhaust Tempest. You can also keep the Tempest in here to gamble one more card, but don't think so. Could still die first cycle, funnily enough. Okay, now that we have Dark Shackles, I don't think we can die anymore, especially with like this combo in hand. Oh, by the way, cannot see a way that Abrogate is good here, yeah? Again. Okay, so what am I doing? I do not need to double Abrogate, so what about double Leap Plus? Just to block a little bit extra bit of death. Because if I double the Abrogate, I guess I can always gamble into Reinforced Body with this turn. And then I have a billion energy. Okay, fine. A billion energy is pretty good. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, sure, a billion energy. How bad is a billion energy anyway, guys? Like, come on. And yeah, play Meteor and then Skim. If we stop our turn, which by the way, we don't need to, but we already have the Reinforced Body, so that's full block, yeah? So I can just set up Capacitor, Chaos, and the Reinforced Body full block, and then we are chilling. Do not need to double that either, I don't really care about that. I can also not play Chaos and exhaust the Rainbow to make comparable draw 4 cards. This, by the way, doesn't even full block. That is that is how strong this first attack is. This does not even full block, yeah? But again, we have 67 HP to spend, so it's fine if we don't full block. You can see like how ridiculous the first attack cycle of the heart is. We make 16 energy to Reinforced Body plus is in hand, and it does not full block. Oh yeah, I want to make hand space, right? Next one energy is not super needed, so charge battery is not whatever. But I can see just playing the leap in here and then Reinforced Body. You can make one more energy as well by playing Bow Lightning, but I think energy in here is an okay thing to have, yeah, for next turn. I do want to get my hand to 4 cards only though, so that if we draw hologram, I can double the hologram and pull back pull back 2 cards instead of only 1. Yes, you can play Barrage. You can also play this, so then we have no block in hand for next turn to block Bit of Death, and could be a little bit annoying if we don't draw. Nah, whatever, who cares, right? Like, this is fine. That is just fine. Yeah, it takes like 8. Did not draw the hologram. Well, you can double Chaos if you want to. Because otherwise we are massively overdraw regardless. And double Chaos should still make the compound overdraw a reasonable amount. There's no way to strip artifact whatsoever, yeah? So Dark Shackle will be spent this turn. Which means you don't need to block that much. Okay, compound over still draws 4, that's good. The Seek, I don't even freaking know like what are we trying to seek for. I guess I can seek for hologram or whatever right now. Like what, hologram, I don't even know what I want to holo, by the way. Probably want to play a Meteor this turn, I guess if holo Meteor. Yeah, I already overdrawing, but yeah, I can Meteor now. Then like do this, and I keep going. Okay, just keep going. Yeah, scheming here is quite good. We still have no, we have 0 energy, so I need to play the turbo, huh? If I play Barrage and then scheme. If I want to continue the turn, I don't even need to continue the turn, yeah, but I can. Yeah, they're not top deck dual cast. So do you continue your turn or do you want to put a void in? I want to. Yeah, I think I want to continue the turn. So we seek for. I guess Navigate is better than dual cast here. And Navigate into what, like Skim? Sure. Oh yeah, we spent all the block already, yeah, from the beat of that. You do this. We are weakened, by the way, just so you know. This turn we are currently weakened, yeah, in case you are unaware. And play the meteor again to set up for next turn. I just do that. And I guess now is okay to stop. That's a decent turn. And now we're no longer debuff, we have plenty of HP, we have Gameless Brew for 1 turn break if this somehow happens. And Echo Form is in play, we have 3 strength. Gura very unlucky. Yeah, very unlucky, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, I mean, this fight is already over, yeah. There's no... The heart really cannot do much from here. Unless they seriously mess up somehow, but it's not so easy to mess up from this position. As long as they keep playing a meteor strike to prepare for the turn after, I think there's no problem ever. Yeah, the voice here, and now we can exhaust it. Yeah, 4 times 15, we can double meteor strike everyone, and yes, I do. I take more bit of death here, but the damage is already almost maxing out, and this is full blocking. Yeah, why not keep doing this? Like that, and then like this. Like that, and then this. It's for fun. Yeah, this is full block, but of course you don't need to stop yet. This is already maxing out. Okay, whatever. Just end this thing. Just end this thing. It's misery, guys. Well, Meteor being absolutely broken as always. And yeah, I mean, this one also almost died on floor 6. But that was again after a million low rolls happened, yeah, in a row. And we still didn't die, and then we are fine. So like, how bad was it? Fun deck, yeah. That is another advantage of being a complete meteor strike monkey, you know, by the way. It's already strong, yeah? It's very strong in most runs, but the nice thing is that when you make it strong, your deck is also very fun to play. Yeah, the meteor strike, instead of just doing some garbage force focus, and maybe you go into Act 2, you have no damage, so now you dodge every single elite. Then you see like all the inserters and like on runs, yeah, those were that. We have force focus, we have no damage in Act 2, and what happened? Yeah, I dodged every single elite, and then I win. But the run sucks. The run just completely sucks. On the other hand, you can be powerful like this, you know. This like, so much more fun when you have a meteor strike that does this thing. It says by big in Vietnam, not really. I don't think so. Like, I think the popular games in Vietnam are all just like mobile games. To be fair, Spire is on mobile, but like I'm talking about things like you know, the multiplayer mobile games. Yeah, like the gacha and maybe things like TFT or whatever, you know, things like that. Oh yeah, that was pretty freaking bad. And yeah, reboot into reboot upgrade, and of course card is very good. Honestly, this is like one of the most important upgrades on Defect, really. Like genuinely, this upgrade is one of the most important. Yeah. Like people, a lot of people think that okay, you pick up some like loop or defract or whatever, you need to upgrade them, like maybe even the heavy gate or something. Those are good upgrades, sure. Like co-headed, those are good upgrades. But this upgrade actually is the one that has an extremely high impact. Yeah. Like it actually changes the bad card to become a good card. And with how often Defect feels like you are one turn too slow and you're dead, like this saves your life. But the other things do not save your life that often. Yeah, I probably not playing Watcher, so let's just end stream. Let's get out of here. Well, the spy is dead. This is just bad timing. Nobody's live at this hour. Papa's another hour and maybe hour and a half. Yeah, Jason go live. Jason go live. I will spoil you with some you know hidden knowledge. Yeah, is that yesterday there was a. Oh wait. There's a question in the chat. That's again not answering. When is dual cast a good upgrade? In this run I upgraded dual cast in Act 1 simply because the deck was already, first of all, yeah, you chain to a lot of orbs. Like you chain to a lot of orbs, so you can manipulate which one you want to dual cast. Secondly, the deck has like compounded and co-added. So you have to draw to go together with your energy upgrade, yeah? And then it gets a lot of value. Usually it's like that. Of course it gets extra impact because you got a freaking Meteor Strike, and then the dual cast upgrade really matter because you make 5 energy, you can actually play your Meteor Strike into dual cast. And usually the conditions would be that first of all you need extra energy. You don't always need that. You don't actually always need your extra energy. Like don't think that okay +1 energy good upgrade. But your deck actually is really short on energy. And you have a lot of manipulation or draw. In this case you have both. Like the position upgrade and dual cast in, you can see the deck right here. Is that, yeah, like this, like everything is off. So it's like orbs and off and off. And we even got a remove already, like remove on base card. Like an energy usage, you can see it. Compound River is freaking expensive, Rainbow is expensive. It will play. And it played very well. I mean, XecnaR, usually Zap upgrade is like, don't think about Zap upgrade as the energy upgrade, yeah? I mean, I know, okay, how on earth do you see the upgrade here? Can you see it on this screen? Apparently not, but okay, Zap upgrades from 1 cost to 0 cost. So a lot of people would think that Zap is +1 energy and then you gain an extra strike or defense or something, but no. What you actually gain, just imagine a turn, yeah? For example, a turn normally when you're facing Avocado in Act 2, on turn 1 it hits you for 21. And now you draw the hand of Zap in and 4 defense. So you're playing 3 defense. If Zap is not green. When Zap is green when you play 3 defense. And a Zap plus. So what is the Zap upgrade giving you? Is it giving you 1 energy? I know, it gives you a lightning orb. And lightning orb is not exactly what you want to play in a lot of cases after Act 1. So it's not a very good upgrade after you leave Act 1 already. It doesn't give you energy, it gives you a lightning orb. You just get an extra Zap play when you otherwise wouldn't play it. So when the lightning orb is strong, for example, you know, maybe you have some like compound driver, maybe boss swap, and your deck is doing some giga compound driver cycling idea. With like, I don't know, Rainbow, maybe Meteor Strike or something, and Zap is the only lightning orb and you need to play it every cycle. Sure, upgrade. Then it becomes good. But if you don't think you want to play the lightning, yeah, when the run goes on, for example, you just want to block with Force Focus, you just want to draw your powers, then this upgrade is hot garbage. And so don't really waste a fire on this. It usually is not a good idea. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's very, very strong. But usually it's just not a good idea. Nếu báo giờ nếu quên live là extra early today though. Okay, let's get out here. I think Jason is live. Yes, very good. Zap is lightning off? No, upgrading Zap gives you a lightning off. That is what people are missing. Because you simply change the card that you wouldn't play otherwise to a card that you can play in your hand. As watch so much easier, you can watch the last Watcher run and tell me that was easy. Yeah, Watcher is stronger. Yeah, thanks for watching guys as always, and see you.